3, 2, 1,
go.
And we're here.
Okay.
Back for session 2.
I was going to let you guys do that.
There'll actually be a video this time. Feels good, man.
Indeed. For an entire session this time, actually.
Yeah, instead of just fucking audio, so.
Yeah, you got...
You're welcome.
Until the cameras
and
spontaneously explode.
We'll know.
Right.
we'll see it.
Something
We'll know
bad's
this
gonna
time.
happen.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway. So, to recap on what happened last time, you guys successfully escaped the prison with Dane's assistance and got onto the other side of the island through sheer luck. And you guys traveled to the port, which we've fast-forwarded through a little bit just for the sake of brevity. And you guys are about to be at the port. You see it on the horizon. You guys have been traveling. It's within eyesight. So there's not going to be any more encounters. So y'all are just going to finish walking there. The port itself is very, very small and quaint. It's hardly even a town, if you can call it that. It's not a prison like the factory is. The way I'm going to do it is, since all of you except for Cragmaw had to come to the island through a port, I'm just going to describe what the ports are like because they're all pretty uniform in how they look, as is the theme for the island. They're very small hamlets. A hamlet would sound good. Hamlet. They're relatively normal towns, with the exception that they still have to do what Kamal, the dwarf, requires of them. So they have to provide for the merchants and the guardsmen and whatever that come in with the trading goods. They're almost treated like, not royalty, but they're treated better than the other people that live there. There are people that just live there and do work normal lives, fishermen that sell fish. You got people that just make the fishing pole themselves, like what a normal village needs to do to survive. But besides that, they have to provide for all the things that are required for the ships to go in and out of port with no issue. Civilians that live there are not allowed to have any kind of weapons of any kind. And you got, like I said, I'm telling you guys this because all of you had to come in through a port. So anybody that has a weapon there is usually a guard or of course people still smuggle stuff in because people are people. But so that's where we're at right now. And how?
Shit.
So you see you have the port on the distance. It's only been a day since you guys broke out, and you're on the other side of the island. So, how do you guys want to approach the town? You were on the road because y'all found it thanks to Cragmaw, risking his life and limbs for almost getting eaten by a manticore.
In one fucking hit.
Andy lost his sight.
Yeah, he went temporarily blind for a moment. He looked directly at the sun for some reason.
For the fog.
Oh,
it was just pure rage, okay?
Maybe he masturbated too much.
As with that many hands, I don't believe.
Right.
Mom was right.
So you guys are on foot. Yeah, y'all are approaching the port. Dane doesn't seem concerned. He seems pretty casual about walking up to the port. If you want to talk to him about it, perhaps. But he doesn't seem exactly stressed out about the situation.
Do you know anything about this port, Dane?
About this port in particular, no. But if it's anything like when I came in before, if we just kind of act like we belong, we should be fine.
So we shouldn't be worried about getting caught.
I mean, it depends on who's here. Like if there's some guards, they might question us, but we have weapons and armor, which they might be enough to just convince people we belong. This is a small one. This isn't a main port or anything from the looks of it. So hopefully it's not too heavily guarded and we can just get aboard a boat and get out of here.
Does Zolfin still have his guard fucking attire on?
We don't have uniforms.
Oh, okay. Could we perhaps enter the port under the guise that we are guards?
I believe so. They don't have
Quote,
uniforms.
unquote.
They just kind of use whatever they have at hand, whatever they acquire off of people or what people come in with if they put them on guard duty immediately.
If we oppose his cause, we must get drunk fest. We're always drunk on duty.
I like that.
The
idea.
only outliers might be our wizard friend and our roach friend over here.
I was going to suggest that perhaps
You
we...
could hide me in your backpack.
I was going to suggest that we split up, maybe. Because it would seem even more suspicious if we entered
With so many of
in
us.
a group as large as ours.
Possibly. The city's not very, or the town's not very big, so...
No, you should come
I
with
need
me.
to stop doing that.
Okay. I will happily come with you, lass.
You can tuck him away between your bosom.
Jesus.
Just as you did the key.
There's ample room.
Oh my god. What do you guys think?
I believe I will go stay out of sight. As a Dragonborn, I will not cause attention to myself more than I already have.
This is true.
Hmm.
Perhaps me and let's see. Perhaps me and Lass could go into town and investigate.
Yes.
Oh,
Could find
Or
out
Dane.
about what's going on in the town. Sounds like a good idea to me. Dane could join.
should we hide Cragmaw under a blanket?
I'm sure there's other roach folk walking around.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not.
I forget it's your
not that
island.
It's not that he's. It's just a little odd for them to not be working.
And he's also repulsive, so we have that going for him.
Yeah, maybe he actually will help us if people not wanting to pay attention.
Yeah, nobody's gonna like walk up to him and be like, "What are you doing right here?" Nobody even wants to even be around him.
To be incognito, it is to stand out. There we go.
Yeah. Hide right underneath their noses. Very well said, Grandma.
Now, what do you guys think?
Why do you want me to come with you, lass?
I don't know. I feel like it would be less conspicuous if
I am
we were
very
walking
small.
to get around
You might
together.
not even see.
It's true. If there's grass, I can just step in it.
And if anyone gives us some trouble, I can take them down swiftly.
I had a great idea. Just come to me.
What's that?
I can wear you in my backpack and wear on my front. I can pretend to be blind. You can be my seeing eye gnome.
I do like seeing stuff. I don't really like walking, so...
You just tell me where to go.
You can be his mini me.
As I squint and walk around.
I do believe this could work quite well.
Dane, Zoltan, would you guys perhaps know if there's a Thieves Guild presence anywhere on this island?
A thieves guild. That's funny.
Should we roll for a check on that?
You can. I'll roll on it too. Yeah. See you.
Back to playing
Critical
Skyrim.
fail.
How'd that go for you?
What would you say that is? History? Or would you say that's
Our dice look very similar.
knowledge?
Probably
You
do the
need
same
this
thing.
the other way.
I can read it.
My bad.
I would say perception for now. We'll go with
Perception?
that.
Can I see that religion
Okay,
sheet?
20.
20.
What?
I mean, logic would dictate if there is a thieves guild, they try not to be known about it.
Okay, well,
Dane has the same idea. It's like, if they do exist, I doubt.
with my thieves' cant, I can search for signs of a Thieves Guild. Maybe they could smuggle us out.
That's a possibility.
That is not a bad idea.
If there are thieves, they would probably leave small traces of their whereabouts.
The business on bad at all.
In all seriousness, perhaps maybe us two, us three, since I'm a half-orc in chainmail with a flail dangling from the
They
side.
may not want to. Yeah, I don't think most people want to mess with you.
So, we could go into town and find some information.
I agree with this plan.
Zoltan?
I will follow.
I suppose I could be down for that, yes.
Okay, so are you guys going to stay behind? Cragmaw, Catagast, or...
I say we just go as a group.
Yeah,
That way, if anything happens,
Indeed.
we can fuck them up.
Alright.
Stick as a family.
Whoa, language.
Alright.
Sorry.
Well, let's do it then.
Okay, so
What time of day is it?
yeah, that's what I was about to try to figure out.
Okay,
So
okay.
you guys started traveling around 6 a.m. on this day because you got an early start, and I think you took about 5 hours of travel.
It's 4, I
Roughly.
believe.
It was something like that.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll say it's noon. I'll say it's noon. It's like lunchtime. We'll say noon. So you guys are gonna travel into this town.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. There we go.
Pretty dope.
So, DM question.
Mhm.
The religion sheet, is that like just the religion for your world?
This is kind of the rough overview of
Understood.
how.
Can I see the player manual?
Understood.
Oops, didn't do that.
I need to see exactly how this keep thieves can't ability works. Maybe I get banished.
Do not judge me, Roach.
Okay, so. Okay.
My
So-
spells are very
That's
loud.
Very similar.
I wish I had an easy way to show you guys the map of the area, how we, or like the rough representation of the city itself.
Can you quickly draw it?
Email it.
I can't really.
It's my projector idea.
This is like why I was trying to do the Google Drive thing earlier.
I was
with
trying
everybody
to get a projector on Christmas when they were on sale.
Yeah.
Dude, they got some on Amazon that's pretty cheap.
Did you just take a picture with your phone and send it in
Wouldn't be a
chat?
bad idea. I mean,
It's whatever. I think I can just go off of visual cues.
Okay. He
We'll
does
worry about
need-
this later in the future.
Can you grab him a marker out of the Darth Vader?
Oh, wait, no, I should not.
Well, for future, you're gonna need one.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably need it. I'm not gonna draw this out because it's not gonna really be necessary, but I might, depending on what you guys do. So everybody's going to walk into the town. It seems like not much is going on right now. In the middle of the day, most people are just enjoying lunch, a small snack. Yeah, it seems actually quite peaceful considering all the chaos y'all have been going through. There is, like I said, it's a very small town. You can pretty much see all of it. Like it's not. There's not much you're gonna miss. Where do you guys want to go? Do you want to go straight to the port? Do you want to just look around the town in general?
we should probably look around. Maybe see if we can find some information.
So is that what you guys want to do?
Perhaps.
What do we need to find information about?
Is there
Where exactly we can go to perhaps get transport away from
What?
this wretched place.
What
Is
if
there a bar or a tavern anywhere in the town?
Not really. No, there's not a tavern per se. No, they don't get travelers here. There's not really an inn or a tavern.
are we just worried about the boat and getting on it? We could just bribe our way through.
How many boats are there?
This is
I have
a,
a gemstone.
How many
we could
boats
use.
are there in the port currently?
Yeah.
There's just the one.
Just the one? I say we just walk to that boat.
I am with Pragma.
Huh?
We have plenty of gold. It'll only take a couple coins.
Hopefully.
So you
push our way
guys,
through.
The muscle of coin fails.
so you guys are gonna go towards the port.
Indeed, my scaly friend.
Yes.
Okay.
To the port.
So there's one boat, and it's a very small dock. There is a person that is. They seem like they're taking a break from whatever work they were doing, and they're sitting on like a barrel, eating some really bland looking fish, just kind of like munching on the cooked fish. It doesn't seem like a good meal.
I'm just gonna lean in and be like, it smells good.
Is this sugar?
Is this sugar?
Would you like a meal before we go, Cragmore?
That is not sugar, Cragmore.
Always.
We should get Cragmore some food. He's very hungry.
Would you like a ration?
I've got rations, but it's not fish.
Fair enough.
But the person that's sitting on the port seems to be an shit. What's the lifespan of dwarves?
Wait, what?
What's the
So
anybody
like
remember off the top of
400
their head?
something
It's
A
close
couple
to
hundred.
right? When do they hit maturity?
Wait, dwarves? I
Yeah,
thought
I
they
don't
were
know.
like as old as gnomes. I thought it was
Close
similar.
to it.
I think it's like 400 is max. Maturity is around 50.
50. All right. Yeah. So you see what looks to
Could be
be the mature but relatively young female dwarf. That's who this seems to be sitting on the barrel. That's munching on the fish. She doesn't seem to be paying attention because she's just eating. Seems like she's pretty getting done quickly.
So she's sitting like
doing.
by the boat.
No,
basically.
she's like you're approaching the coast. Then there's the dock and it's not a very impressive boat, and it's just her kind of chowing down.
Are we
And
close?
you see some other people walking around and stuff.
Are we close enough to talk
She's
to
the
her?
one that I'm picking is important.
Are we close enough to talk to her?
I mean, yeah, y'all can just walk. Y'all,
Okay.
it's a small place.
So
You
I'm
can
you're
gonna
walk
Dutch
into it.
Catagast real quick, and I'm gonna be like, "Hi, Catagast. There's your woman right here."
I am for last only, good sir.
Oh my
Say
God. See
about
the
that
gnome
when you
only
see
has
this
eyes.
dwarf.
Alright, well, I guess
Cannot for dwarf.
we'll like approach her. I'll be like, "Hello, madam. How are you?"
Okay. As you approach her, you can notice more details on her. Like she's very athletic. She's tall for a dwarf. She's got very like short, like shaved brown hair. Like, it's really really short. And okay, she looks up to you. Okay. What do you want? She's got a very deep voice.
You happen to know anything about this boat? I point to the boat.
Oh, the boat. Oh, okay. She perks up immediately. It's like, I have this clipboard here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to get on the boat?
I throw 2 gold coins on her clipboard and say, fuck yes.
Well, if my friend here didn't make it clear.
I appreciate the donation, but I'm looking for workers to get on the boat with me. I'll be paying you.
What kind of work are you looking for?
I need help to transport what's on the boat. It's from Kakamul himself. It's one of the tasks that we have to do here at this village.
Oh, great.
You guys look quite... Are you guards? Are you traveling in between... They send you out here to assist with the...
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you were the ones that they've sent to get on the boat.
Yep, that's us.
That must be us.
Oh, you all look quite capable, if not a little more rough for wear, but...
So
we
it's
did.
better than others.
We ran into a few monsters on the way here.
Mm-hmm. Take care of some business, regular guard stuff. Am I right, guys?
Oh, of
I'm
course.
gonna whip out one of those manticore stingers, and I'm gonna be like, well, it's worked very well, I'd say.
We're laying on the cheese too much, guys.
Are those spikes from a manticore?
Aye, indeed. Would you like to see one?
Yes, I would.
I'm gonna hand it over to her.
She looks at it and she's like, okay, whatever.
I'm gonna take it back and just put it in my bag.
What exactly are you transporting? We didn't really get briefed on that.
Okay. Well, what I have, and this is very important, as you all should know, the reason we are able to use the oceans is by the dragon that overlooks them allows us to, and he allows us to in exchange for, of course, a tax. So every month or so, it's every month. It's pretty it's different points in the month, but as long as it's once a month, they send. It depends on when we can find people to do it, really, because it's a long boat ride. We send out the payment to him on the boat, and like I said, it's a long boat ride. We get there, we drop it off. It's not very exciting work, but it's just long and arduous.
You'll find hard workers here, dwarf.
Ah, good. How experienced are you all at sailing? They send me newbies sometimes. But it doesn't require too much learning.
I would say we're pretty new. We've mostly just been guarding prisoners and transporting them across the island.
We are very quick learners, though.
Indeed.
Well, there's me, and then there's the captain himself, which he's on the boat currently. So it shouldn't be. Oh, one moment. Let me make sure I didn't mess that up real quick. Yeah, we're fine. So it shouldn't be too hard to teach you. It's a smaller boat, as you can see. If you look at the boat, it's not very impressive. Like I said, it's a small merchant ship from the looks of it, and it's not. It has a figurehead on the front of it that's damaged. You can't really make out what it is because of how long it's been used, and it's very battered on the whole. Still very functional. And
Spray the bottom of Chris's chair.
Yes, please.
still very functional, but it's not visually impressive.
Don't get my green tea.
Say hello.
You may want to pick it up.
Oh, my leg! Fucker.
See if we can.
Could you stand up for a minute?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's so rough.
Yeah, I can hear you over there trying to control it.
Yeah, I was trying to, man. It's kind of bad.
Yeah, you're just going to have to spray everywhere.
Fantasy world immersion right here.
Okay, try now.
Got
I was blind
Move up
firing
my
up there.
computer chair.
That's a lot better.
Definitely better.
Hold up.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's not a lot. You had to
As long
rock
as you
like
don't,
that
like,
to
keep-
pick it up. Yeah.
Just keep it in. Sorry for that.
Good thing we had that. And then-
Yeah, smart
I was like,
thinking.
oh shit, this is over here. Good thing.
Power of editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to.
It's definitely the like little creaks aren't as loud.
I'll get under there whenever intermission happens.
Mine also does it a little bit too. But
We can spray
I
'em.
won't lean forward to be fine.
Yeah.
Um,
That'll make it easier though. I saw you over there like balancing. I'm like, just hit
I'll
this fucking
try
thing.
not to.
Anyway, so and she turns to us. Oh, you're joining, right?
Yes.
Good?
Aye.
Good. If you pass it around the clipboard for everybody to sign, if they know how to write. If not, then have somebody sign for them.
Would a half orc know how to write?
I'll sign for Cragmaw.
Of course, my mother taught me how to write.
And she gathers your names as you sign, of course. So
We just take some paint and put it on Crackmaw's finger and just fucking
I'm just gonna take that paint
Do you,
and smack it.
so do you have hands, or are they like... Sort
They're
of,
like these 3 little finger.
oh, okay.
They're just gonna have like the little like paint on his fingers, slap it.
Yeah.
As it's just guttural hissing.
alright. So she gets you all to sign. She turns around, is just like, follow me, and she's walks over to the boat humming to herself some little ditty that she knows, I guess.
I turned to Zoltan. Does something seem weird about this boat to you?
Aye. But if anything goes amiss, we could just kill everybody anyways.
Oh, no. Relax.
Did someone say kill someone?
No, not you too.
on.
Everyone relax.
Only if things go wrong.
To be the voice of reason, Uruk.
Lucky bastards.
We should. If you guys say stuff like that, we should like whisper. Like we whisper.
Oh, that's my man. Sorry.
Oh, I assumed you were whispering with that.
Oh, okay. Oh, you bastard.
Yeah.
I forgot. I didn't know you could do that.
I mean, I could do it at the D.
Oh God! Don't scare me. Like don't bring me
alright.
Overlord flashbacks, dude.
Alright, anyway. So, she brings you all over to the boat, and she's giving you a quick tour of the front of it. It's not outfitted with any weapons of any kind. It's just a regular, it has no cannons. It's just a regular little merchant's boat. And she takes you under deck eventually, and,
Before we do that, I mentioned, hey, I forgot to ask, what was your name?
my name is Alan. It's nice to meet you.
Alan?
Alan.
Nice to meet you, Alan. What was the name of the captain?
I will introduce you to you shortly.
Thank you.
And she brings you down, and then she introduces you like, this is Captain Boren. Boren is seems to be an almost middle-aged human male soldier of some kind. He's wearing some nice armor, and he's very tall, and he's very massive. He's a big boy, bald-headed, and he's very sunburned and red-skinned, presumably from sailing all the time. And he's busy down at the bottom organizing what you presume to be what you're going to be transporting. He also has a very elaborate tattoo of a deer on the side of his neck. It's very easy to notice.
What was his name?
You can have tattoos.
His name is Boren.
You can have tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just so everyone knows, my character is now tattooed from neck to feet. So
All
with a runic
2.7 feet.
Yep. 3 feet.
Does Lass have a tramp stamp?
Lass
No.
is not a whore, PJ.
Okay.
We'll see about that.
Shade.
Alright.
Aye, only in his bedroom.
Captain Boren, as she comes down and introduced you, he turns to Quincy, he's like, "Oh, I see you finally found somebody to join us. This poor bunch of saps, it looks like to me."
Yes, we're glad you'll be joining us. You're your board captain.
Ah, okay. Are you able to follow orders?
Aye,
Hi.
sir.
Aye, matey.
Whatever order you give us, sir.
Well, as for right now, help me organize the rest of the stuff, make sure it's good to go and secured.
Hi.
He leads you over to what he's organizing. It seems to be just various goods and bags of stuff that you presume have goods in it. The stuff that's lying out in the open is you can see like different cloths and like fabrics and materials and stuff. You can see, you can see what looks to be some kind of a rod. It looks just like a normal metal rod with some kind of design engraved into it. It's hard to make out in the dark bottom part of the boat, even with a little bit of light they have. You see a pair of what looks like eyes in a jar, and you see like a big fancy what looks like a bottle of wine of some kind, and you also see a very almost like a scrying glass sized obsidian orb. It's like pure pitch dark.
You have to get slightly closer.
Okay. As well as various bags that are presumably filled with other goods that you can't see inside of. And you also see a very large, it's a large metal chest, which also might be holding other things. And he just guides you all in to make sure, like, help him secure some ropes and stuff, make sure stuff is tied down that's important.
I just kind of like look at Catagass as we walk past everything, and I'm just like...
Can I roll to see if maybe I see something of value on the ship?
Correct, Mom.
Yes, I was waiting for somebody to.
Would that
Feel free to do some kind of
would that
feel
be
free,
under
guys, if you
perception
think
or
you can.
investigation?
If you want to analyze what any of this stuff is worth, is that what you're wanting to do?
I just want to see if I see something of remote
Something
value.
shiny.
I'll help him.
Well, I've named
So he gets
this.
paid.
I believe he
I've-
said something about a metal chest.
Yeah, I've named off everything that's
Oh,
on
okay.
the boat.
Okay.
So if you want to, if anybody wants to roll to see what anything might be worth
Oh, okay.
or anything like that, if any
Somebody
of you
could
might-
check
He's,
that
isn't
rod.
the captain still
I
in
was
room,
thinking
right?
the rod. The rod sounded
Yeah,
interesting.
He's just, you guys are just, it's going to take you about an hour or so. You are pretty much, I'm going to say this next couple hours is going to be you guys being led through the boat and shown how to
But we're
fix stuff and
we're just looking and like helping organize stuff, right?
looking, organizing, getting
if I get
everything
my
ready
hands
to
on
set
something,
sail.
I can examine it for the time I have it in my hands, right?
Yeah, if you, you
potentially
might want to be
steal
careful depending
sleight
on
of
how you
hand.
do it. Yeah, sleight of hand, something like that. You might want to, don't, you can try to snatch something. Good luck.
I'm not snatching
You
anything
can definitely
right now.
try, but
It's too early in the boat ride.
Can I like possibly see like maybe get like a closer look at that rod that with the engravings on it?
like I said, if anybody wants to roll an investigation on any particular item,
Yeah, I'm
or
gonna do
anything
that.
like that while they're doing this, like feel free.
16.
16?
Oh, plus what?
It's 16.
Plus proficiency bonus too, right?
I don't have a proficiency or anything for that skill.
Okay.
Just 16.
Okay, 16. So if you look closer at the rod, you can notice that you can make out the patterns a little bit better that are inscribed into it. They look like patterns of flowers and some kind of trees or plants or something like that.
Can I-
inscribed from like end to end on it.
Does it like open up or anything, or is it just?
No, it just seems to be fully
Okay.
extended as it is.
Can I roll to see if it's magical? Because that's my other thing.
Knowledge Arcana, correct?
Or Artificer's lore. Intel
Oh,
history
I
check
have to
on
take
magical items.
You do have Arcana though, right? Or is Artificer's lore something I don't know about?
That's a gnome thing.
Artificer's lore.
What does that do for you?
Yeah.
what's it-
Intel history check magic items, alchemy objects, technological devices, and I add twice proficiency bonus.
Okay. Yeah, so you get 4. So you pretty much get a +4 proficiency bonus instead of a +2.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, so 21.
21?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me double check this real quick. Right. Yeah. You know from your experience. From your experience in your what are they called? Your days when you were studying before you got teleported. Apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship. Yeah, okay.
You know from your days of apprenticeship that this particular rod is what's called a rod of security, which depend. I would have you. You know what that is, but you don't really know what it does. I'd have you roll a knowledge or like an Arcana actual check again to actually know what it does.
Oh, fuck. Arcana? Well, that's 10, I guess.
Give it the same bonus you did before because I think it's the same thing.
So proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
So 14.
14. All right. Yeah. You know that it's used to put people into a safe space. If it's activated, all right. I think you rolled well enough to actually know what it does. So let me.
It's
Thank
very
God
interesting.
being gnome, dude.
It's very useful.
So the rod of security itself, it can transport a group of beings to quote unquote a paradise that's in an extraplanar space.
So basically get people we don't want around us the fuck out of here.
You the person that casts it chooses the form that it takes. It could be anything that can be considered paradise. A tranquil garden, a glade, a tavern, an immense palace, anything that person would consider a paradise.
Wait, do I choose a target or does it teleport the person holding it?
It teleports the person holding it and up to 199 other people. Yeah.
Okay.
How many uses does it have?
It's a rod.
Okay, okay.
Rods don't have uses. The paradise itself, no matter what nature you have it take, always has enough water and food to sustain its visitors. Everything else that can be interacted with inside only exists in that space. If you pick flower from it, it'll disappear when you leave.
Okay, so you can leave then.
Yes.
Okay.
For each hour you spend in the paradise, you regain hit points as if you had spent one hit die. So it's like taking a short rest.
Can you leave willingly though?
Creatures don't age while they're in the paradise, and time passes as normal. You can remain in the paradise for up to 200 days, divided by the number of creatures present, rounded down. So the more people you take, the less time you can spend there.
I whisper.
Can you willingly leave?
When the time runs out, or you use an action, you can use an action to end it. All visitors reappear in the location they occupied when you activated the rod, or the unoccupied space nearest the location. It can't be used again until 10 days have passed.
I whisper.
What if you don't have the rod? Can you just get out?
Oh.
No.
So you get stuck there?
So
the person that used the rod has to be the one
to
end it, or time has to run out.
Yeah.
What about the jar of eyeballs? Can I investigate that?
Roll investigation.
Okay, wait. I whisper
it's to be clear, it's just a jar with two eyes in it.
Yeah, so 4.
Oh my god.
It's a jar with 2 eyes in
Okay,
it.
fair enough.
I whisper to Zolthan and tell him to distract Boren while I grab the rod.
Well, I see him whispering. I'm like, wait, I think if you guys are going to do something, maybe you should wait until, later or something.
Yeah, with my deft hands, I could potentially smuggle it out.
So we have, a thief.
Yeah, Dane kind of glares at all of you. It's just like,
fine.
Just wait for it.
Don't jump the gun.
Bide your time, James. Or, bide your time,
Pay attention.
Alright. Does anybody want to do anything else, perhaps? Well, like I said, the next couple hours is just going to be him showing you the ropes.
Can I roll to investigate? Or you go ahead?
I'm going to roll to investigate that jar of eyeballs.
Oh, you're going to try the eyeballs?
Yeah, okay. I want to know what this is.
I'm only going to let you all roll once, just to clarify.
Okay, so I can't roll again?
Go.
Yeah, it makes sense.
17.
17? Upon further inspection, you can see a glare off the eyes themselves. It seems like it's just a pair of glass eyes sitting in the jar.
Okay, that was worthless.
Well, you say that until it's like eyeballs that are actually watching us somehow.
I forgot what else. What else?
On that, actually.
Does anyone know?
You want to go for the glass?
I do, dude.
Does anyone know what the metal chest is?
Yeah.
What do I add to that?
Isn't there a metal chest in the room?
Investigation, whatever that is. Yeah, there is a metal chest that's like a medium-sized chest sitting in there as well.
14?
14?
Yeah.
Bunch of
Same
a
thing,
pair of glass eyes.
That'd be the same thing.
I wasn't expecting you guys to get so hung up on a pair of glass eyes.
Are we, I just wanted to make sure they weren't real, eyes, so
Telling you,
we weren't
man,
in danger.
They're watching the fucking rod.
They probably have some sort of magical properties.
Well, both of you roll well enough. They don't seem to be looking in any discernible direction.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not focused on one thing.
Are we the only crew members on the ship, or is there other crew?
It's you guys, Alan and Boren.
Okay.
You are the crew they needed to set sail.
Okay.
For now. What if he's got people in that fucking rod?
They were trying to get people to sign the clipboard. It's just nobody wanted to take the job.
Don't know how to sail.
They're gonna cheat you. So it's
I have rope in my bag. I'm just saying.
Jesus.
I got 2 fists.
and they're also under the assumption that you're guards. So, all right. Does anybody want to do anything else during this time?
Well, all that's great, but where's all the rations for this trip? Like, where's the food at?
It's stored in there amongst all the other things. I
What do
just
we
didn't
got, Captain?
Yeah, you have enough to make the trip back.
But what do we got?
Got hardtack and water.
Okay.
What do you think this is? A 5-star hotel?
I don't know what I expected, to be honest.
You can keep it on your paper.
I mean, we got some.
It ain't slop, I'm telling you.
We do have some alcohol, but that's going to be for special occasions.
It's always a special
Well,
occasion.
there's a new crew. I consider that a special occasion.
Can I persuade us?
Persuasion check. Persuasion check.
Yeah, persuasion. Okay. Go for it.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Let's get fucking drunk, boys! Critical drunk.
We'll celebrate once we actually take off.
Fair enough.
But if you can't do your jobs, I'm sending you over the boat.
Lass prefers to be level-headed for this boat ride, so I will not partake in
But
that.
last, if you take a drink, theoretically the drunkenness will balance out the seasickness with the waves.
I'm a rogue. I don't have
That's how that
seasickness.
works.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, I was about to roll.
You're rolling persuasion on
Yeah,
her?
can I roll persuasion on last?
Yeah,
He
sure.
just wants to get me drunk, man.
You're
I don't
gonna-
want-
He's trying to get that booty.
You're gonna. In addition, yeah.
Yes,
I was gonna say you need. No, fuck it. You need to roll. I was gonna say you're gonna have to roll the what you call
He
it,
should roll just in case you get the
Saving throw.
critical one.
the insight.
Oh, never
instead of, yeah, no, that's fine.
What if he rolled and get a critical one? Would I get him drunk with a 3?
I don't know. You want?
You roll.
I'm gonna let him either take the average or go for it.
What?
Take
Do I get a
the average
proficiency
of
with anything?
Just take the
Insight.
Insight?
You actually go. Okay, go
As
for
long as I don't roll a 1 or 2.
4.
4, bro.
I'm not getting drunk this time, James. Damn it, Catagast. I gotta get the.
Wait, what's
I'm not
your-
getting drunk, Catagast.
What's your insight bonus though?
+1.
Oh, okay, so 5.
What was your perception?
Or persuasion.
Or persuasion, yeah.
+2, so it would have been like a 5.
He's a
5 and 5.
5 and 5.
So,
I really wish I would have critical
Our-
20 your ass.
so I assume we're all ready to take off.
Yes.
Hi.
Sir, yes, sir.
Take off. All right. Boren
Ready to get drunk.
gets on the deck and he starts dealing out all the orders to you all.
And liquor.
Somebody puts in charge of ship mast. Somebody's put in charge of the crow's nest. Alan's on the wheel herself, so she takes care of that. She flips down her little fancy goggles she has, and you guys are off and on the ocean. Now,
Are these verbal commands or are they written orders?
Ought to be doing all this work. I won't be
Boren's
doing
very
it.
loud.
I'm sober.
Wait, what?
So I'll be doing all this work, but I'm not going to be doing it if I'm sober.
all right. So once y'all are taking off, if y'all are welcome, everybody. Once you're out in open waters, let's say it took a couple hours. So I'll say the sun's about to go down at this point. So it would be about time to rest anyway. The captain is more than happy to let everybody celebrate as he promised before for you guys taking off. It's not great alcohol, but it's
Cragma,
alcohol.
have you ever had liquor?
We have.
Oh, would you like some anyways?
Definitely partaking.
I take drink and hand to Cragma.
Alan will partake, but Boren won't.
Can I convince
Of course.
Boren?
Dang.
Persuasion.
Kind
You
of like
say what you're going to say first.
Boren, would you love to have a drink with us?
But I'm going to help him. I'll be like, I'm drinking. We should all drink.
Roll 2 dice and get that. Go for advantage.
15. Okay, so
What's the high? What's the
17.
17. All right.
4.
to Boren.
to Boren,
How boring.
the greatest captain we've
Boren
ever
has
seen.
a reluctant smile on his face, and he's like, "To me!" And he starts drinking along with you guys. It's a very merry-making time, and I'm gonna have everybody roll Constitution checks to see who gets drunk and how drunk they get.
Natural 1. 3.
Got 3.
Since I'm not drinking, do I have
got
to
If you don't want to drink, you
I will not partake.
Constitution saving throw is what we have.
oh no! Okay, hold on, one more.
Do we?
Cragma got fucked.
I'm gonna
No, not me.
No, I'm one, dude.
Oh no!
Well, he's the smallest.
To
You
be
can't
fair-
handle
Dude,
it.
yeah, he is tiny.
I
Can't hold my liquor very well, boys.
And you've definitely been the most excited about it as well. You're like, let's get fucking drunk, boys.
So-
and you fucking did.
Dude.
Mission accomplished.
Captain Beck.
Okay, so one at a time.
With my modifier, it's 5.
Alright, you get pretty drunk. You know, dude.
Fucking sloshed.
6.
Wait, what modifier? What modifier?
We're
do we
all
put
getting
on?
It
sloshed.
doesn't matter. You rolled a 1.
Shut up.
You rolled a
That
1,
is
right?
one.
Yeah, you're absolutely bliss. As a matter of fact, I think you have a mild case of alcohol poisoning, and I need you to roll again to see how much damage you take.
Cat gas.
It's going to be Constitution modifier again.
Wait, so I roll a d20?
I'm going to actually roll 2 at disadvantage.
15.
15. What's the other?
11.
11. And then
Constitution.
what's your Constitution modifier?
Where the fuck is that?
Under Constitution.
Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so 3. So
What'd you get?
14.
Okay, that 14.
Yeah.
No, you don't make it. You don't make the saving throw. I'm gonna let you
Wait,
go
what?
roll a d6. Let's see how much damage you take just for the hell of it.
1! Yes!
Alright,
I'm
you're
just
One's
like,
coming in.
hey, Zolthan.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
15.
Catagas doesn't
you're
look
the
so
best.
good, man.
Catagas is fucked up right now.
Catagas, are you okay, man?
I'm gonna need someone to carry me, man.
I think I handle picking up the nose.
I'm just gonna go over and hold him in my tiny arms, while the other ones are just like.
Drag him up.
What a group I've decided to travel with.
Alan is still steering the boat. She seems fine.
What-
Lauren
what-
comes over to you two and he like puts his arms around you.
Yeah.
The little bastard's awfully sloshed, isn't he?
Man, he is so fucked up right
How
now.
drunk is Boren right now?
Oh, Boren's drunk. He's,
Oh,
he's on the same level as you two guys. It's actually almost as bad as he is.
Lauren, take another drink with me.
Wait,
Roll
wait.
persuasion at a disadvantage for that shit. No, advantage actually. You're really drunk. Roll.
I don't think you.
So 16.
Roll one more.
Persuasion. Oh, yeah.
Because he's drunk too.
Okay, so it'd be 16 with. So 18.
Let me see. I'm gonna roll a disadvantage for him. 13. He's like, no, I've had enough.
Maybe you should stop too, Catagas.
I think you had enough.
You look like you're in pain, my
What time
friend.
of day is it?
No one's never
The sun's
stopped
going down right now.
until the
So is it
bottle's
twilight
gone.
almost?
Yeah, it's like 6 p.m.ish.
Would you say it's kind of dark?
Yeah, it's getting there.
Okay.
So, the two people that are sober, nobody else. So there's Alan and there's you two. Are there any actions that anybody wishes to take?
Like, does anybody else want to hold the gnome?
So you're messing with it. You seem like you have something interesting.
I would
you
like
wish
to
do.
roll to hide away from Alan. Was that her name?
Yeah, Alan. Yeah. So you're gonna try to go. You're gonna try to sneak, essentially.
Yeah, sneak. So would my Mask of the Wild come into play here?
How does that read again? What exactly does it mean?
Yeah,
I can find it.
Sultan, take me
Wait.
to Lass's quarters.
Nope, we're not doing this right now. Catagas.
Not right now.
I think I'm drunk enough that I'm not gonna argue this.
I
I'll gel the gnome tonight if I have to.
I will.
I wanna-
just pick up the note.
I want to
Just
just.
a
Pass him
wild.
off to him.
Mask of the Wild. It's
take
a
you
what
from
elf
you.
ability.
Oh, it's
Thank you.
Thank you. I was looking at it. Oh, is it? Are you a half elf or a full elf?
I'm a full elf.
Okay, I just want to make sure. And it's a wood elf ability.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's just an elf ability, but I'm almost positive I saw it in there.
Yeah, I don't have it in here. You have to use the player handbook, wherever it went.
That direction, yeah.
I thought Mask of the Wild only applied to nature stuff.
It's like anytime I could be even remotely obscured.
Even
Okay,
in-
I see.
even in dark low light.
Other natural phenomena. So would that include low light?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I can attempt to hide. Okay, so I can hide.
Your voice projects so well. You're speaking into that one. And
I don't know. Maybe it's just bouncing off the wall.
I
Okay, so
think you just have a very
I'm gonna
resonating.
I'm gonna
voice.
roll.
That means PJ and I can share this one then.
I'm gonna roll to hide.
Okay.
What's your wisdom, James?
Oh, my dude, my
Yeah.
wisdom.
14 plus 4. Oh, plus 8.
So +8.
Yeah, I have
So
I have
22.
expertise in stealth.
My wisdom is
Good luck,
17.
Nah. Yeah, she seems like she's focused on the task at hand of making sure the boat doesn't crash while she's babysitting a bunch of drunkards.
I'm gonna sneak down into the
To the
Into the-
under
the hull.
whatever the hull, yeah, whatever.
and I'm gonna take a look at this chest
chest.
And I'm going to investigate it.
You're gonna investigate first.
Yes.
Okay.
To see if I can pick the lock.
See if you can pick the lock.
Yeah.
Okay.
A 12 plus 4, so 16?
16.
Is the lock pickable?
So you're gonna try to. Okay, you're gonna go for the lock. When you touch the chest, you notice. Okay, let's try to explain this. You notice everything goes gray and it looks very fuzzy, and for a split second, and then you're on the other side of the boat below deck before the lockpick could even get inside the chest.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back up top. Me and Catagast here are gonna have to have a word later.
Well, I was gonna say, like,
Ooh,
what do you got? Like, are you still trying to drink more? Or is
He's trying
Catagast?
to go to Lasso's chambers right now.
Okay,
taking him-
I'm like really drunk right now too. So I'm like, Catagast, I'm still holding on to Zoltan. I'm like, I do this because I love you.
Yuck.
What kind of gas is on my shoulders
Oh,
right
I'm
now?
looking up at him. I do this because I love you.
Finish this bottle for me. Persuasion check.
No, how was he?
I'm gonna fucking grab it from it. I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah,
and then when I hand it
I'll
over
just-
to her,
I'll just take the bottle. I'm
18.
saying, I do this because
Finish.
I do this because I love you, and I cast command. I
Yuck.
try to cast command on Catagast.
I'm too smart for you, Yurk.
I try to
But
cast
you
command.
can try.
Okay, go for it.
So I cast command, which is you get to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's for D20, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then add your wisdom modifier to it.
Okay, so 12.
Your saving DC should be 8 plus your paladin level divided by 1 plus your charisma.
Say that again slower.
Okay, so it's 1 plus 8 plus your charisma modifier. So 9, 10, 11.
So he says,
He's got to roll 11. What'd you get?
12.
Yeah, so he passed.
So he passed.
He saved from it.
You'll never get me, Yurk.
I know what you're doing.
He's too drunk.
Even in this drunk state, he's like, I know a spell when I see it.
Bram's like, oh, well, you still, okay, I do this because I love you as well. And I just like put my hand on Catagast. And how much damage did you take?
1.
Oh, I'd lay on hands and I just heal you for your 1 point of damage, help make you trying to feel a little better.
Yurk. For this, I will not vomit on you.
Thank you.
They didn't fall over Zoltan.
Catagast
just
is
passes that on top of my head.
one of the only sober people here. I would implore you to stop drinking before you kill yourself.
Okay, so.
Hey, man, hey.
Only if you fuck me first, last.
Last.
All right.
Never mind. Go
I-
ahead and chug yourself to
I
death.
think this has gone on enough. I'm going to call it into drinking shenanigans.
Good call.
Alright, so everybody eventually passes out. And Alan is navigating. She eventually hands it over to Boren. None of you are allowed to steer the ship. It's just the two of them. And you all go unconscious. But let me see who gets the short end of the stick. Alright, since you two are relatively well behaved, you.
What do you mean?
Boren,
I'm already short.
but you only get about you don't even get a full rest. So he kicks you awake.
I don't need a rest.
He's like, "Get up, you little freeloader!
Boren, you were my friend last night. We drank together.
I'm not your friend. I'm your captain. Now get up. You gotta do your
Okay.
job."
Yes, sir.
So he leads you up, and now you're on duty to make sure the masts are all good and keep a lookout and everything. And then the next day comes, and schedule continues as normal. Everybody gets up early to do their stuff. So we're just gonna start traveling here. What do you guys want to do? Anything in particular now? Like, you had the merriment. What do you want to do while you're on the boat? Because I will tell you that they'll inform you of how long the journey's going to be. Let me see here how long the journey's going to be. If you guys decide to go the full way. So let me see these.
Where is it that we're going?
Yes. You are carrying the taxes and such that are owed to the dragon. So you go to a far northern island that is very far away from Superbia itself, and it is where the dragon resides. He's not always there because he's very busy, but that's where he lives. So you go there, and he has his workers and such help unload the taxes that you owe him. And me see how long that travel will be. Where are my maps? There they are. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this trip is at least going to take a couple months to get there. Because how far away the island is.
Fuck.
Yeah. And the farther out you go, there's going to be charts on the place itself. So I'm going to let you all take a peek at this as you wish. I wish I could send it to you easier. I can't do this. Did I send it to you? The big map? I thought I sent you the big map already.
Probably. Here, just turn it to me real quick. Or take a picture for me.
Okay.
Then I'll
Shit. Yep, I knew it was...
I'll just share it with Justin and me, so we know what the fuck's going on.
Not my fucking phone. Bam!
It's okay, it's already busted as fuck.
Okay, so I took a quick picture. And you can pass around. You're going to put it in example. You're going from Superbia, which you see circled in small red, and you see there's a small island at the very northern part of the ocean. Do you see what I'm talking about? Next to Sparrow. That is the location that you're heading to.
Talking about the one
It's like a triangle shaped.
to the top left of the O in the ocean.
Yes.
Are we going to be pretty proficient at
You're
sailing this
definitely
ship?
gonna know how to do it by the end of this if you decide to keep going.
How to sail a ship?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least how to do the tasks like bilging the water and controlling the masts and looking out. Maybe not how to pilot or navigate.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, they did.
Professional.
If you want to pass it to them, let them see.
Holy, I'm professional.
I think I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can easily see it right here.
Yeah, that island.
Yeah, all the way.
That is
It's
a long boat
way.
ride.
Have you seen his whole map?
Oh,
I haven't.
Yeah,
Whoa.
this is the whole map.
We're going all up in the corner?
Yeah,
from
all the way up here.
Holy
Yeah, it's a
balls.
long ride. That's why it's so
Jesus,
hard
we
to
should've-
find.
We should have went to the south of that island. Damn.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to find people to take this trip.
Oh man.
But it's not, like they said, it's not dangerous or difficult. It's just very long and tedious.
Do we even restock stuff? It looks like there's nothing along the way.
Nope. That's why they pack plenty of rations and food and water.
That's why nobody wanted to go on the stand boat.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why nobody wanted to do this.
That is an extremely long boat ride.
Okay.
Don't we get paid for this? We should get paid
Yeah,
extremely well, right?
you get paid well for this.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to do this job.
Oh wait, do we have to ride back to Superbia though?
Yeah,
We
you
ain't
gotta
going
bring
back.
the boat back if you want to ride back there.
Yeah, we ain't going back.
Wait, do we get paid when we get back, or do we get paid on arrival?
Well, on the contract you sign, you get paid when you get back.
That's why you always read the fine print, boys.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
We'll just fucking
So-
steal it, dude.
Wait, who pays us?
The navigator and the captain themselves.
See?
But
If we
supposedly,
fucking kill them, we get paid
Just
either
turn this
way.
entire campaign.
Wait, we can't. We're talking as if we're not
Oh,
here.
okay.
So
well, I mean, I assume you guys talk to each other in passing without of earshot of them.
Oh,
It
okay.
is a boat,
Cool.
so I assume any conversation y'all have will be away from them. Unless otherwise specified, then I'll hold for it. But like I said, it's going to be a very long boat ride. Okay, what I'm going to do is ask how long you guys wish to wait between doing certain actions. So as of right now, she tried to open the chest, and that happened to her. So she has something I'm sure she wants to do. And it's up to you really how long you want to wait until you act upon it.
Well, right now I would like to talk to Catagast.
So just the next day?
Yes.
Okay, so we're in the next day. We all haven't made it very far out of port. It's been a day or two.
after this, we may want to do it by the week.
Is that what you want to do? Because
Yes.
the longer you wait, the more in the middle of the ocean you're going to end up.
Yes.
Then we have to turn this boat around wherever you want to go.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I thought you
important
meant
to keep in mind.
we're just going to the triangle.
You're heading towards it, and you get into deeper parts of the ocean as you go towards it.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys
I
plan
don't
on doing.
like
If
the
y'all
way you
want to
said that.
discuss,
Well, if we're going,
What your plan
you said the
is.
dragon watches over the seas.
I mean, yes, I mean he is a very powerful dragon, but it's a very big ocean.
Hmm.
It's more under the threat of. I'm going to just inform you guys about stuff as you go because you'll talk about it and stuff.
Okay.
It's more of the threat that what the dragon will do if he gets wronged in a significant way.
Okay. Well, let's just keep this.
So it's not like he's just gonna murk us out of the sky. For
He's
no
not
reason.
omnipotent.
Okay.
He doesn't know
Yeah,
omnipotent.
so-
Well, let's
He
just keep
doesn't
this one
know
a date
everything
then.
at all times.
And then we can bump it up if we need to.
Yeah, I just need to talk to Catagast.
How about you want to talk to Caddis about the chest?
The
Yes.
last night during all the merriment, I snuck away, and that chest had a very strange enchantment on it. When I tried to pick it, it was like everything just went fuzzy, and then I was teleported to the other side of the boat. I feel like there might be something important in that chest.
Can I roll to know history about that?
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
You get your bonus stuff. Does it only apply to items or spells?
So we took a long rest, right? Between our exec.
Yeah, you guys took a lot. You all passed out. Except for...
So does that mean I can change my spells for the day again?
Yeah, if you wish.
Okay.
Anybody that has any spells that they wish to change?
It just says magic items, alchemy objects, and technological devices.
Okay, so I have
So not
So it would be-
magic itself.
no,
so
so
it's
it
just an
would-
arcane.
I have something
Arcane.
I would like to do as well whenever they're done.
Okay.
Well, at some point we should investigate this chest.
So
Are we all
at
around each other?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That sounds like a stereotypical blink spell to you. Why it cast when he messed with the chest, it's kind of hard to tell. But if you had to take a guess, it's booby trap to do that. If somebody touches the chest, it'll blink them away from it.
It must be a blinking booby trap.
Is there anything that we can do to disarm that?
He said booby.
I mean, you can...
I could probably
So
look into
blinking.
that. Let's roll again.
Yeah, if you want to roll Arcana, see if you know...
I only rolled an 8, so...
8? I mean, no, you do know that disarming magic is possible.
Oh.
There-
Well, disarming magic is possible.
It's just you don't know the exact way to do it right as of right. Maybe not, but you have a long time to figure it out.
Okay.
We can find a way.
So how big is the room with all the items in it? Like the storage area, I guess you could say.
All right. It's hard to say how big when I don't have an explanation. So I went off what a standard caravel size is for this, and they can hold around, I believe it was 700 tons of cargo.
So
it's large.
it's a pretty big ass room then.
Yeah, it's very not tall. Like our Dragonborn here might have to hunch down a little bit to be down there.
Okay, well,
But it's a boat, so it's long.
I'm assuming that
Squeaking, I'm sorry.
I'm assuming that y'all we probably all weren't in the same room whenever that you guys were talking.
If you want to know how the boat is set up, you have the top, and then you have in the very back of the boat, underneath the bottom, is where everything is kept.
Okay, well,
There's like a small wooden wall and door open, and then you have where you guys are staying, and then it keeps going forward, and then there's the walkway up, and then a little bit more forward is it seems to be empty. Maybe it's reserve space. Actually, no, it's where the food and water is kept at the very front of the boat, and then up top there is a very small raised part where Alan and Boren presumably sleep.
so I want to travel into the storage room, so to speak. I want to use detect magic. I just have this feeling, those damn eyeballs.
So you want to go into this? Okay, so do you want to cast detect magic on a specific item?
It's 30 feet, or it's like a 30 feet radius.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
okay. So you just want to cast it in a radius. How does
Yes.
it?
Well, let me
look
make
up how it
sure.
works
Let
exactly.
me make sure.
I'll tell you. If
Yeah, it says for the duration, I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. And if I sense any magic, I see a faint aura or whatever around the creature or object.
Really? Okay. Interesting.
So that lasts for 10 minutes.
And I learn at School of Magic.
Interesting.
If it has a School of Magic. Or
I speak to
They all
Lass.
have. Yeah. They all
Okay,
have
cool.
full magic.
I speak to Lass while this is happening, and I say, "You should take me with you, and we'll go and check out this chest together tonight.
Next time we have an ample opportunity, it shall happen.
Because if I can see it, I could probably figure out how we can disarm it."
Okay, so you need a roll for. Actually, do you need a roll for that? Hold on.
It
For
just
the
says-
duration, you sense self one action. No, you don't need to roll for that.
Okay.
Okay, so you can detect magic within 30 feet of you.
Mhm.
One action. Okay, so you see the rod itself, of course, has an aura,
Mm-hmm.
and that is an aura. Shit. I think that one's conjuration. No, it's not conjuration. It can't be.
Well, I mean, I know what it. Do I know?
You know what it does.
Yeah,
Like, oh, here we go. Nope, doesn't say. Damn it. All right, that's fine. Well, you know what it does though. Then you have
I assume
the chest itself.
Yeah, okay.
The chest itself gives off a faint aura of this one I can't find easily.
Because I assume Catagast
transmutation
relayed the information of the rod to us. Did you, or
I would assume
were you
so.
going to keep it to yourself?
Yeah, he said blinking booby trap.
No, the rod.
The rod.
Well, I did tell Chris, so I mean,
I assume you guys
could just
discussed it
convey
immediately,
Okay.
essentially. The chest has a aura of transmutation.
Okay.
Can you see the aura of anything inside the chest?
No, the detect magic unfortunately is stopped by an
Barriers.
inch of a common metal,
Yeah.
and that thing is thicker than an inch for sure.
Fuck.
I don't think there's anything else magical in there, actually. Let me double check before
So,
I
be sure the
say for
eyeballs
sure.
don't have any magical properties.
They just seem to be a regular
They're
set of eyeballs.
captivating.
They're just captivating. Let me just double check real quick. No. So the other items are like the bottle of what looks to be wine. There, like I said, there's materials. If you'll know, you can tell there's some cloth that maybe stand out more. There's like a cloth gown that's like a bronze color. It looks really nice. And then there's a ribbon set made out of dragon scale that is adorned with some kind of quartz or some kind of like rough mineral, maybe.
Am I seeing this for my detect magic then?
No, I'm
Okay,
just kind of I'm explaining a little bit more because I
Gotcha,
explained it.
gotcha.
And then I'm just going over the items again in case anybody need a refresher too. And I'm also saying what's not magical. And then the obsidian orb that's pitch black, it doesn't seem to have any kind of aura either. So just the rod itself and then the chest seem to have a magical aura. And then also all the various bags and stuff, they don't.
Could Catagast possibly use the obsidian orb as like a catalyst for like his spells or a focus or
Well, I
whatever it's
already
called?
have a arcane
Yeah, he's already got
arcane
that.
focus.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
It seems to be just a normal obsidian orb.
Okay. So the chest and the rod have, of course, the rod, but I guess the chest too had magical properties. These are useful information. Well, I guess I'm gonna go find Catagast since he's the magic wielder,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna like.
Let me see something real quick. Alright, that's fine. Everybody else is working above board during all this, right? You guys are just kind of just talking to each other as you're working, and whoever's not working goes down. Because it's not a slave like ship. They're actually pretty chill as long as you get the job done on this ship.
Yeah,
Because they're happy people who actually just are gonna go on a trip.
Okay, well, I guess I'll find Catagast really quick. You know, Catagast, I have something to tell you.
What is it, Yurik?
Well, earlier I went into the cargo hold where we saw those strange items, like, you know, the eyeballs.
You're still on about these eyeballs?
Leave it alone.
the weird looking rod in the chest. But while I was down there, I tried to detect any magic. The chest and the rod. I know you told us about that rod, but the chest also gave off a magical aura.
Yes.
From the school of transmutation.
Yes.
Yeah,
Last one looked up there and he touched it and blinked away instantly, and it teleported into the bottom of the ship. So I believe it's a trap.
A trap.
I
wonder if it's just
to clarify. I was trying to figure out what the rod of security would give off. It's a transmutation
Okay.
rod as well. Just to clarify.
So you think? Did she try to get into it?
She was trying to pick the lock, I believe.
Where's Lass?
Somewhere on the upper deck
Oh.
was where we last met.
Have you inspected the chest at all, or did she just tell you about it?
We plan to go up there later tonight. You are welcome to join us if you wish. But it could be better for the last... you could come and make sure we don't get caught. Stand by the door. And if anyone comes around, you could distract them for us.
Okay. Well, I'll go find Lass really quick.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I guess I'll find Lass. Where are you at, Lass?
I'm up deck, messing with the main cell.
All right. Lass, I need to talk to you.
Hey, Eric. How goes it?
Goes all right. Well, I just talked to Catagast, but I heard that you tried to mess with that chest in the storage
Play
area.
mess with dice.
I did.
So what exactly happened?
When I tried to reach for it, everything just went kind of fuzzy, and then I was teleported to the opposite side of the ship.
Well, I was just telling Cadagast I went to go detect magic down there.
It's gone.
And the chest gave off a magical aura.
PJ.
So it was a very interesting find, possibly.
Yes, Cadagast and I plan to investigate at a later point in time.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with you guys.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so are you guys gonna wait until later tonight to do anything?
Yes.
Probably the best idea.
Okay. So, is there anything anybody else wants to do? Everybody good for now? Talk to anybody? No, nothing good? Let me see something real quick. That's all right.
That's some magic woo-woo shit. I don't know nothing about none of this.
Alright, so Cadagast and who else is going to go there tonight?
Me and
Uruk
and Lass.
Or all three of you?
Right.
So I presume you two, Dane's also just going to be sleeping too, so y'all are just going to be sleeping, unless y'all wish to join or do something else.
Still trying to get my
Kinda
sea
forgot about
legs,
Dane, to be
so I'm
honest
just
with
going to be crawling all over this shit.
Dane's not important. We got something on us.
So I'm just going to be...
How nice would that feel, though? You can hang on to the side of the ship and get that nice, like, ocean water splashing on your back.
Because never been out on these fancy wooden objects that float in the water. It's almost relaxing, but at the same time, it's unnerving.
Alright, so everybody, you got the ones that are going to investigate the chest are down there. What do you guys wish to do?
Before we start anything, let me do a quick check just in case. And I cast my divine sense in the room to make sure.
Divine sense. Okay.
So I basically detect, like, I think it's like fiends, fae, elemental, anything that's been consecrated or desecrated.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just going to cast that?
Yeah. And that's what my paladin
No,
knows.
there's...
Okay.
No,
Just making sure.
doesn't seem to be.
Aren't you like 6 feet tall? I just picture like me opening a fucking door and then you just like crawl scurrying down the
Well,
hallway.
yeah, they can also spider climb, so I was like, he's on the ceiling, just like up there, just like... This pitch black figure was...
Yeah, how do you guys wish to approach the chest?
You got Cadagast, you take the lead on this one, I say. I'm just kind of looking out. I'm like, him and Lass are
Kinda
messing
look
with
out.
this, so I'm just kind of like looking around.
I'm only useful if you can disarm it.
Right. I'll do my best. How do I even go about that?
Do you have anything that lets you
I don't think
disarm
so.
any kind of spells?
Well, this may be a bust.
Maybe you could like
No.
investigate it or something. Like maybe use your knowledge to maybe gain some knowledge.
I've identified.
Just to clarify, I should have done this. I apologize. When you did the aura thing, the chest itself had transmutation and it also had abjuration. They were together, like on top of each other, like in the same area. So you could see both of those. So
I just want to say, so did they make it? She made it clear, or what's her name? Alan made it clear to us that like this was for that dragon, right? Like this is. She kind of gave us the mission statement.
This is the payment from the island for the monthly use of the waters to trade their goods.
I was gonna say, well, I looked at like Lass and Cadagast, my guys. I understand wanting to look and see what's in the chest, but I don't know if we want to fuck with that dragon. Like this could be messing up, and this could cause a catastrophic incident, possibly.
I really don't care what happens to the island of Suburbia. It can go fuck itself for all I care.
I agree.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
that island.
That's fair, I guess. We did get captured and taken against our will, but we should definitely find out what's in the chest because I'm curious.
Well,
Okay.
how do we even go about getting in it?
Roll the dice.
No,
What if I just firebolt it?
Yeah, can I
Set the ship on fire and
can
then
I
we're
smack
stranded at
it with
sea.
my flail?
And teleport you. Throw a blanket over it, and then they won't teleport us. And then we'll cut a hole into the blanket where we can pick the lock. Since he never actually touches it.
So, I'm pretty sure you should have access to dispel magic of some kind, right?
Fuck it, look. Would it be level 1?
And the way I'm just gonna general information. The way you deal with detecting or disarming magic traps, or you roll an Arcana check.
What's it called?
It should just be called dispel magic.
Do you know what level it is?
No, I do not. Find out though.
I do not see that. I know I have identify, but that
It is a
just,
third level spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well, fuck.
All right. So besides dispel magic, you can do Arcana checks to detect and attempt to disarm them. And since you guys, thanks to him, are know of what school of magic it is, I would let you guys roll at advantage for it.
Wait, what school is it again?
The chest is transmutation
And
also
abjuration.
abjuration. Yeah.
So I can still roll to disarm it, is what you're telling me.
Yes, everybody can. You do an Arcana check.
Wait, are you inside or outside?
I'm inside the room. I'm just
Oh, okay. I
kind
thought
of
you
looking
were.
around.
Okay.
So if you all three want to individually attempt it, you can.
I would like
Or
to
you can
give.
assist somebody.
I'm going to assist.
I'm already
James.
letting them roll for advantage, though, so
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think it would really matter to
Guess
assist.
what- well, if I don't get it, then you.
You can all
Try,
individually
okay.
try.
Oh my god.
Well, you get to roll 2, don't forget.
20.
Okay, 15.
15? Let me check real quick.
And it's not an item, right? So I don't get proficiency.
It is an enchanted item, I would assume, yes.
Okay, well then 19.
19.
If we don't have this bubbled in, we don't get the proficiency, right? Or
No, the bubble in is what
Yeah,
dictates
okay.
your proficiency. So you got a 19. I got lucky on the first time.
Yeah.
Double check.
I think that's how it works because I have +5 Arcana and then I get the double proficiency. So should bump it up.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like so you are going to have to concentrate and focus on it a little bit.
Okay.
But it seems like eventually if it shines like a bright bluish color before it's maybe whatever trap was on there seems to have disappeared or faded away
Lass,
with you working on it.
now's your chance.
I think Aura should try to give it a touch before I touch it.
You guys want to investigate the chest further before you do anything else? Because
Sure. Why not? 4.
all right, no, it seems like a normal
Yeah.
metal chest.
Go
It's
ahead.
made out of very heavy metal.
Go ahead and lay your hands on it, Urk. I don't want any risky business to happen and
I
teleport me
agree.
away.
What? Why? How did I become the dummy here?
Well, if there's any more magic, then Catagast here will be able to handle it, and I'm the only one who can pick the lock since I can only use thieves' tools.
We will share what's in
You do
with
have
you.
detect magic. Can you not cast it again, or
I mean, yeah, I can, I guess. Well, so did you just dispel the magic?
presumably you did? It seemed like you did.
Yeah.
Let me do a test real quick. I'll just cast it again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cast it. Yeah, there's no magical aura on the chest itself.
I don't listen. I don't sense any magic from it. So do it. Have at it.
I'm going to use my thieves'
What
tools.
do you happen to remember what you You're going to attempt to. Okay, so you're going to. Do you happen to remember what you investigated on it before? You just investigated the lock, correct?
Yeah, I investigated the lock, and then I got teleported.
And you didn't actually. Yeah, you didn't get to touch it. Okay, so go ahead.
So do I need to investigate the lock again?
I don't know. Do you?
I mean,
Just do you, man.
yeah.
Do what feels right.
I'm going to look at the lock and see if I can disarm it.
Okay, so you're just going to investigate the lock. Okay.
15.
15? Okay. Yeah, the lock itself seems normal, but it seems like around the middle band of the chest itself are tiny holes spaced out every couple inches or so on the front, side, and back of the chest.
There's going to be some kind of creature.
This
in here. I
sounds
can
like a
just feel it.
creature.
Can I?
What if it's the dragon's baby?
We'll shut the chest and get the holy hell out of here.
I don't have like a detect life spell. It wouldn't matter because it's in a chest.
It's a metal chest.
If it's not something we want to mess
Can you
with,
look
we
up
shut
thieves'
the
tools
fucking
real quick?
chest.
I'm
Did-
sorry? Thieves
Can you
tools?
look? Yeah, thieves' tools. See
Did
what I can
only
do.
he?
I mean, all that thieves' tools
do.
do is allow you to allow you to pick locks, I believe.
I think
This
there
might have
was
been
other
a bad
things in
idea,
it.
Other
guys.
benefits to it?
Yeah, I think it has more to it, but
I can find out.
I can't believe I can hear myself while I'm talking at the floor. It's kind of crazy.
I just
Your
want to
voice.
stress one more time that
Yeah,
this
'cause that's pretty cool.
might have been a bad idea,
A
guys.
set of lock picks, a small mirror mounted on a metal handle, a set of narrow-bladed scissors, and a pair of pliers. Proficiency with these tools lets you add your proficiency bonus. So it just lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks.
Yeah,
I'm going to attempt.
Oh my god!
I turned Wise up a little bit so you can speak that way if you need to. So
Sorry.
I'm going to
What?
attempt
Oh,
to
no, empty speaking. Sorry.
pick this lock. I'm assuming that's under the sleight of hand.
So you're just gonna attempt to pick the lock?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. 9. So what would that be under?
So it'll be. So it should be sleight of hand.
So I get +8. So
plus 8.
yeah, because I get an expertise, which doubles my proficiency.
Okay, that's really good. So what do you get total?
So 17.
17.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be right back.
Yeah. So you successfully picked the lock, but
Did you get it?
You're good.
you're not there, right? You're sleeping. Yeah, he's not there, so you don't need him for this next part. What? I wasn't expecting. What's everybody's health?
It's a trap.
14.
14.
Mother.
15.
15.
Oh my god.
What's yours?
We should have brought Cragma with us to
Why
take the
did you-
fucking blow.
Lass, why did you do this? I told you it was a bad idea.
It's either poison gas or poison
Don't you
darts.
blame him.
Okay.
You were just as curious as he was.
So if you pick the lock without disabling the trap.
Why is there a damn trap?
Yeah,
That's what the holes
that's what the
were.
whole. Yeah, I was hoping you would
Wait, I
go
thought-
for it, but
Wait, I thought I disabled the trap though.
you disabled
just the magical.
You disabled the magical trap.
That's what the holes.
Yeah.
I should have investigated the holes.
I'd warn you, but I wasn't
thought that
there.
was just like a breathing hole.
He even said there are holes, and you said, "Oh, I'm gonna go and pick it."
But I'm gonna adjust the damage that it's supposed to do because
No, don't do it.
yeah, it's
Don't do it.
yeah.
It's a learning experience. Don't do
I
it.
don't want to kill the characters though.
Do it.
Jesus.
How much damage does this do? Jeez.
2, 4. Okay. Now everybody needs to roll a DC save for the Constitution check that's in the room because
what
it's
do
going to
we-
go everywhere.
What do we roll?
It's going to be D20 and it's a Constitution check.
7.
So your modifier 7,
11.
11,
18.
18. Okay,
Rip
so
Paladin.
you don't get poisoned, but you still take everybody takes the damage still.
Take 1.
10.
What the fuck?
Everybody takes 10 damage.
I choked my health
Oh wait,
potion.
hold on. I apologize. You take half damage,
Oh, thank the gods.
so you take 5.
I saved my
damage.
health potion.
You both take 10.
Back to 9. This is where I started anyways.
And then now you need to do another check to see if you get poisoned.
Wait, do I?
Constitution.
Actually, what did you guys roll? I apologize.
I rolled
I rolled a
7.
7, 11?
Yeah.
You do take half damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wait.
No.
He does, and
I'm
I
sorry.
don't.
Neither one of you do. You need to roll for Constitution
Okay.
now. Sorry. I've never messed with traps before. This is a new one for me. What are you at?
8.
Okay.
14.
Plus
Nothing.
Constitution
I don't
modifier?
have any
Nah,
Constitution.
you both get poisoned.
Okay.
So, poison, just to go over it because this is a new thing for us, is not. It's not as bad as it sounds.
Sounds like you guys made some oops.
Lass.
My bad.
My bad.
My bad, bro.
My bad. Injury. Okay, here we go.
It's over here just nearly dying. My bad.
Yeah.
Where's your health at?
4.
My bad.
At least I got some health at the beginning.
It's my bad, he said.
You're at 4 out of.
How much are you?
14.
5.
you can write
Hey,
your
how much
brain
do these-
reports, okay?
How much does this
I'm on that floor.
small bottle of liquid that does healing? How much does that heal? You gave it to me.
Oh,
in
that?
the nest.
What exactly does it read?
I just wrote down small bottle of liquid, and then you told me it was healing, so I put
Potion of
dash
healing?
healing. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. that should
I didn't
be
know if it was
potion,
a specified small potion. So
yeah, I mean, it's not a. Whoops. It's not a.
What kind of spells do you have?
It's not
Don't fucking worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, we're just on a boat, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it.
Mad.
Poison me, man.
oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Like you'll just be resting again in like
I'm just
another
mad 'cause
couple
I-
hours.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
Terrible
that bad. That one in particular is a common one, so it'll heal 2d4 plus 2.
Still pretty good.
It's really just the poisons.
But yeah, it won't really affect you guys that much.
Oh,
So
what
if you guys got into combat right now, it would suck.
Yes.
But you guys are gonna be able to rest after this,
Oh, okay.
presumably.
I got you.
But you guys will take.
Even though the trap's triggered, do we still open the chest?
Yeah, the chest is open.
Okay.
I want to look at what's in that chest.
So yeah, you guys are feeling a little sick, and I'll say for every hour you're awake at this point, you'll take some poison damage.
Okay.
So, but that should be plenty of time. We'll see what happens. So you're gonna open up the chest, see what's inside.
Yes.
I am going to step outside the door and shut the door behind me.
Alright.
I'm done.
I whisper back to them, don't forget to include me in the reward. And I walk in.
You open up the chest, and there's, just like on the outside of the boat, there's bags that are sitting in there. Seem very normal. And then there also seems to be a jar of some kind of white paste.
How many bags?
You say how many are there?
Just 2.
God damn it.
Do we have to re-identify to see if they're magic?
Let's look inside.
If you want to.
Can we look inside the bags? And
Yeah. If you open up the bag, you can tell that they have extra dimensional space inside of them.
God
and
damn
there's a lot. They hold a lot of space.
I want to take one of those bags right now.
Yeah, they seem to be. Anybody want to roll Arcana? See what they know what they are. Everybody knows what they are.
I know what it is.
What is it? 15? Yeah, if you rolled high enough. Every adventurer worth his salt knows these are bags of holding. So they carry many things. They can carry a lot of things inside of them.
Does there happen to be 5 of them?
There's 2 inside the chest, and then on the outside, the other bags that just been sitting on the outside of the boat. How many are there? No, there's just 1 outside. So there's only 3.
Okay, well, since I picked the lock, I would definitely like one of these bags.
Since you nearly killed everybody.
Did you?
No,
you said
no,
did you want to look
bag.
inside the bag though?
I mean, I did look in. I want to look
You guys
inside.
looked inside the bag. Okay. So let me see which one.
There's 3 more bags of holding.
No, that's not smart.
Bag of holding inside of it.
So inside the bag you look in, it seems to be a bunch of various gems and stuff like that.
Very nice.
So-
Are you going to look in the other bag, or you want me to?
You look in the other bag.
Okay, I'll go and look in the other bag then.
Well, you can't really look in a bag of holding. So if you reach in, like
I'll go. I'm already at 5 health, so.
Okay, so in the other bag, it seems to be where all the coins, a lot of coins are held inside of all kinds of.
Can I investigate the jar of paste?
You just want to investigate it?
I just want to see if I can see what it, like, maybe, like, kind of like memory, see if I know what it is or something.
Can I crack the door?
Yeah.
Is everything in there okay?
It's a 16 investigation.
What's your investigation?
It's just 16.
16. It looks like a jar of glue.
Oh.
Okay, I walk back in the room.
You say.
You didn't hear any screams of agony, so you assume it's fine.
Do we take the bags now, or do we
All right,
wait
cat
until
guest. We found a jar of glue, 2 bags of holding, one with a bunch of gems and one with a bunch of gold.
Wait, do they specifically know that there's another one on the boat?
What do you mean?
You said there's another one on the boat, right? The third
Another
So
bag?
it was next to it, right?
Yeah, so there's a bag that was sitting on the boat that when I was describing the stuff earlier. There's another bag.
Oh,
So you
okay.
guys have 3 bags of holding.
Yeah, there's one outside the chest from earlier when I was describing the items that were in the room.
Oh.
So we can just split this.
Can we look in the 3rd bag?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Yeah, it seems to be more coins and stuff inside that one.
Okay, well, I would suggest that
Okay.
instead
If
of
you reach
taking
inside and feel around.
these coins now, we wait until closer to journey's end and then come back since we know they're here.
Perhaps.
I wouldn't know.
I can re-lock the chest, and it might seem as we've never been down here.
I don't think they would take the chance of unlocking it, though, if they think it's enchanted.
This is true. We don't know that it was... I forget their names. Alan or Boren could be some badass wizards. We don't know.
Dwarves don't usually have access to magic, though, right? I know in a lot of fantasy.
They're not in D&D. They're not usually inclined towards it.
Okay.
Like not through arcane magic, at least. But
There's no telling what tricks they might have up their sleeves. For all we know, they could already know that we got in here. I mean, you set off a trap and almost killed both of us.
Yeah.
yeah, there are the darts that didn't
Alright.
hit you guys are stuck in the walls. So
Well, we recovered those darts.
They were darts or gas.
it's darts.
Oh.
So you all got stuck with darts. And
Okay, I thought it
got
was
poisoned.
gas.
I will kind of recover the darts and hand them the last for future use.
Sure.
I recover the darts and hand them like you for future use.
I will say 4, including the ones from their bodies.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'll say there's 14 darts.
Okay, add that to your inventory.
So cure wounds and lay on hands, I can't use those on myself, can I?
Yeah.
I can? Oh, perfect. I'm just gonna touch myself and heal
Oh,
for
yeah.
10 points of damage. Back to full health. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on you. That'll be my third spell slot for the day.
You do have to roll for that Cure Wounds.
Yeah, I do. So my health will go back up to 15. And I'll use my last spell slot for the day to use Cure Wounds on you, which I'm pretty sure I roll D8. 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
So let this be a lesson in the future when there's a locked thing.
Yes.
Look for. I didn't think that'd be a physical trap.
So my spellcasting.
That's kind of why I did this. Was kind of like.
Well, we appreciate it, so we don't get fucked in the future.
Yeah, if I went by what I wrote down, it would have definitely killed you guys. But I didn't think.
Oh, merciful gods! You've shined upon us. This
My
night.
spellcasting ability is Charisma, so it'd be 8 plus my Charisma modifier, then a d8 plus my.
Is that what your Cure Wounds does?
Yeah, a creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yes.
All right.
Use the tray.
10 points. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about the tray for a second.
Well, I am now back to full health, and now I just have to rest to get this poison away.
Yeah, so the way curing a poison will take is like you guys aren't going to be able to work for a little bit. So
Okay.
What's y'all's excuse for not being able to work?
Seasickness, my friend.
Yeah.
Seasickness.
Yeah, seasickness for sure.
Delayed onset.
seasickness, delayed onset.
Like we'll just start. I mean, fucking Lass will just like be hanging over the side of the boat.
Stab us with the darts, and we're gonna say we got fucking food poisoning from their food.
You guys are fucking crazy. All right, go on.
So since I go into trance and I only rest for 4 hours, does that mean the effects of the poison wear off faster?
Permanently poisoned.
I don't think. I wouldn't think so. No.
Elves.
It won't take long to wear off anyway. Besides working the boat, you guys aren't doing much else.
This break.
Shit.
Yeah, my phone's fucking good.
I'm just trying to
You can't really see because of my
check
case,
something
but
real
there's
quick
cracks all over.
on how to heal exactly. Here we go. You find one effect on you, eventually forget for the next 24 hours, gain advantage.
Don't judge.
You can use
Stop looking.
downtime.
Stop looking at it.
Okay, so this is how we'll do this. Every day, you guys will take a d6 of damage, and you guys will attempt to make a Constitution throw to recover.
Okay.
And every time you don't, you'll take whatever I roll here as damage for at the beginning of that day when you start your
All right.
shifts. That's how we'll do this. So you won't have to rest, and you'll be hurting. But that we'll worry about that if days actually continue. So you guys went throughout the night.
Stop saying that.
You guys went through the night, and y'all found out about all that. Is there anything else? That
Wait, do we
tonight?
know how many gems and gold? We took all the stuff, right?
I don't know.
I think we should. I
We should leave it
last.
till
Yeah, we should.
journey's end.
They're gonna know we opened it either way
How?
They may not.
because the traps are broken. If they go to touch it and there's no trap, there's gonna be an issue, even if, like, no matter what.
Mm.
Let me see.
We might as well take it.
Let me check something. All right, y'all hear a knock at the door.
Are we still in there?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Okay.
Shut
Shut the chest. Shut the chest. Relock it.
They open the door, and you see Dane's head poke in. It's like,
Oh god.
what are y'all doing in here?
Dang!
Well, hello, Dane.
You scared the shit out of us.
We're looting, of course.
I was gonna tell Lass to get
Oh,
down.
all right. He just kind of slides in. Like, what'd y'all find?
Glue.
We found, yeah, we found glue. We found 3 bags of holding, and they all have
I haven't
gold
seen
and
one of
jewels.
those in decades.
Can I go distract Boren and Alan? Like, can I act like
I mean, they're
I'm
busy
someone?
up top,
Oh,
or in
okay.
there, or because they sleep separate from you guys, either up top or they're asleep in their fucking little private captain's quarters.
Oh, okay.
Whenever there was a knock on the door, I was just imagining Lass snuck up to the door with like the poison darts in her hand, just waiting for them to come in. She just stabs him in the neck. I panicked.
Good thing it's just Dane.
John
Jeez.
Wick with darts.
The fuck?
Why'd you give her 14 of those?
All right, so all 3 of us should get a bag. Since Lass.
I thought we already grabbed the bags.
Oh,
So
well,
I'm chilling.
I grabbed the one with all the jewels in it.
Ooh. Dane, you see when you point out this paste, Dane looks at it and he's like, "Are you sure this is just glue? This seems like." He turns upside down with the lid still sitting. He shakes it and it doesn't move. Like this seems very strong.
I could investigate.
No, what do you think it is? I thought it was just glue.
I'm gonna roll T.
I don't know. It seems like glue to me, but very strong glue.
Would you say super glue?
Roll.
Is it magic? Or I'm rolling to see if it's magic.
It's C4.
So are you okay? So you're investigating it first.
Is this
just an
domestic
11.
explosive?
Sorry, what did you roll?
It's just an 11.
11. No, it just seems like it's very very well made glue.
It's very sticky.
So Dane is kind of sounds like why would they just be transporting glue to a dragon?
I look at Lass and Catagast. He makes a point.
Dragon come.
Could this be the seed of the Almighty?
That'd be hilarious.
So are we just taking all this stuff, guys?
We should figure out what the fuck this glue is. And yeah.
Smell it.
Bear with me here, guys. Should we unscrew the cap and see what it maybe?
I'll volunteer to touch it.
Dane looks at it, he's like, I don't think it would be harmful. Yeah, I think it seems like it's firmly in there.
Dane, crack it open.
It seems fine. So he opens it and yeah, it seems fine.
Smell it. What does it smell like?
Yeah, it smells like glue. I remember it fondly from when I was a boy and ate it regularly. Yeah, he can now that he when he shakes it around, it does move a little bit more now. It seems like maybe the container was airtight or some kind. It was like a vacuum seal, but yeah, it seems like move around a little bit better.
Catagast, you already inspected it, didn't you?
Sadly.
Yeah, it just seems like very strong glue.
Interesting.
And he's just gonna put that lid back on. And now that he shakes it, it still seems to move normally. It's not solid like it seemed like it was beforehand.
This is a very strange coincidence. Why would this jar of glue be in this box with two bags of holding with countless riches inside it?
It is a dragon, and dragons do like riches.
Must be very important.
Let's take it.
Of course we're gonna take it.
Okay, so
we're gonna get found out. We're gonna get found out, guys.
Dane is like, I mean, obviously, I don't know what a good idea of taking the stuff in the chest is.
I don't think so either.
Did you guys was it just unlocked? Did you guys just open it?
We broke a spell upon it, and then we set off a physical trap.
Lass almost killed both of us,
and now we're here.
Lass is very soft.
So the issue is, even if they touch it...
Well, I'll tell you this much. If they try to open it at this point, they won't have to see the stuff is missing to know it's been tampered with.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Could we...
I say we leave the materials in there and take it at a later date if we choose to.
But they will, no matter what, they're going to know it's been tampered with, so they're going to ask questions.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm taking this glue, because if they find out we've been in there, I want to get away with something. It seems like he really wants this.
I'm taking my bag folding.
Can I do an insight check on Dane, see if he really knows what's going on with this glue?
Yeah.
Glue. God!
Will you roll that?
That was a 7. Was that a 1?
It was like a 7 to 8.
Oh,
I persuade Dane to give me the glue.
Hold on.
Dane, can I have that glue
Well, hold
for
on,
my...
let's do
That is a 6.
Oh, okay. Can I have that glue for my studies?
He seems like he just wants the glue. He seems like he knows it's worth something.
Someone else... Chris, do an inside check on it.
10, so...
10? Yeah. It's like, I mean, I'm not gonna... he doesn't seem like he's trying to hoard it. He's just like, if you want to hold on to it, it's fine. I just feel like if we want... This might be useful if we plan to do something.
I can stick it in my bag of holding.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
He seems fine with giving it off to you. He's like, we might need this. So you guys are going to empty out the chest.
Yeah, I'll take a bag as well.
Okay, so the chest
Specifically the one with the jewels in it.
And he took the one with the coins in it then.
Wasn't there a third one, though? That also had stuff
The
in
one
it?
outside the chest.
Oh, okay.
What's in it?
Do you want to just... That one had coins in it as well.
We should divvy out the coins.
Are there coins in each bag even?
Even,
I'm going to leave the third.
Like same amount in both?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell by feeling around. There's a lot in there.
Oh.
I'll leave the I'll leave the other bag of holding We don't need to make it seem like anything is a rise. Or
No,
that's probably a good
idea.
idea. Like if they just look in the room, if we leave that,
That's true.
It should be fine.
Good idea, lass. We'll do that. We'll come back for it a later
So
date.
I will relock the lock, and maybe they won't see anything awry.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys are gonna make way with all that stuff. So, how much? What do you guys at this point?
I said we
You guys
rest
are
for
gonna
a fucking
convene with
month.
each other, I assume, and tell each other what has happened.
Indeed.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Can I grab the staff before we leave the room? Oh, wait, no, I guess that's...
No, we need to leave
don't
it.
do that. Don't do that.
want it.
We can take it later,
So how does that thing work? So it teleports you there.
You and 199 other people.
Up to.
Up to. Yeah.
Can I...
Right. So, and it brings you back to where you teleported. So would that be back to the ship or back to that spot in the ocean?
The location you teleported from.
My idea went out the window. Don't worry about it.
If the location changes and you're... Yeah.
Okay.
We can always swim.
In
I'm
the
not
middle of
good at
the ocean.
swimming.
We'll all climb up on Cragmaw's back.
Well, let's see. It's the middle of the ocean.
He's a roach.
Very big roach.
So, discuss amongst yourselves how you wish to proceed.
I say
Do
we
you
travel.
guys have a plan for what you want
I
to
say
do?
we
at this
travel
point,
for
or
a fucking month.
Are y'all going to ride out
So-
completely to this place? Or?
I just want to like take my time at night, I guess, like when I'm supposed to be sleeping, like before I go to bed, I guess. So like count all the jewels and stuff that are in.
You want to like go through and count everything?
Yes, in secret, of course.
I mean, you can count the number of jewels. Roll. You need to roll some kind of.
Greedy paladin.
I just want to see what I got.
I would say some kind of investigation to know exactly what it's. I'm sorry, I keep using yours. It's the easiest for
You're
me to know what they're worth.
15.
No bonus.
No, just 15.
Okay. Well, you can tell that they are valuable gems. You can 5, 1, 15, 2, 5, 3, go away. 3, 5. You can tell that all those gems together are roughly about 5,000 gold.
What the fuck?
All right.
Like roughly.
Yeah, I also want to count my gold out now.
What does a jeweler's kit do?
Good question. That's going to be important now that we have all these jewel gems. Okay. I would say that action alone would take a night to be able to determine what they are. So that's at least one day more out at sea. And now, if other people want to do other actions while he's doing that, we'll just put them together, as long as they don't require his assistance. What was I looking at?
Jeweler's kit.
Jeweler's kit. Right. I completely forgot. I'm sorry.
So you said we need to come up with a plan, right? Well, now that we've taken this stuff, don't think we need to go to the island where the dragon's at.
We should definitely hijack the ship in a month or two.
Well, instead of hijacking it, I propose that we dump some of the rations out so we have to make an emergency stop somewhere.
Very smart crowd.
Genius.
Or maybe we don't have to hurt anybody.
Genius.
Scary rations.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
You
don't.
can eat the rations.
I definitely don't want to hijack. I mean, I'd rather take the most least violent, sort of way possible.
Okay, so with the jeweler's kit, I would say that unfortunately these gems are already cut and refined, so there's not much you can do with them unless you have other things to work with. You may be able to be more specific in identifying them, maybe, but it won't really add much to what you can do with them right now.
Okay, I can just help him with that, like
Yeah,
finding out what
since he-
each thing is
Yeah.
specifically, I guess.
I do have a fail safe for if we get found out,
Okay.
though.
So they want to do that, which I would say for all those individual gemstones would take about a week's worth of work to completely to define exactly what it'll all be worth together. Who else wants to do stuff?
Gold in my bag.
Gold in your bag. Okay, so there is a lot of coins in these. It seems to be a mixture of different coins. Yours is the one that was in the chest, right?
Yep. Chris
Mine-
doesn't have his yet.
Mine just had jewels in it, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I say we split the contents of the bags amongst the group.
I plan to get my Coin to grab.
If I'm just gonna say, like, if y'all discussing it with Dan, it's like in the group while everybody's discussing at night when they're in bed or something, he's like, I don't think us walking around with a bunch of jingling in our clothes that we didn't have before would be too good of an idea.
No, yeah, we'll do it when we get off the ship.
Fair.
Hide the bags away until...
Yeah, there's easily thousands of coins, though. It would take forever for you to count all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, you're welcome to spend, like, counting individual ones, but there's thousands of coins.
I'll just assume there's a lot.
And it's a mixture of gold and platinum.
Okay, well, I spend
What is that?
30.
1,000 gold?
One platinum's 100 gold.
100 gold?
I spend 30 gold and make.
Uh-oh. He's gonna go through all y'all's gold before I even hit shore.
I make a music box and 2 clockwork toys.
How long do you have to spend to make that stuff?
24 hours.
So it's gonna be at least 3 days.
3
of work
days.
A piece? Oh.
Yeah.
For you? Okay.
And my clockwork toy, I guess I have to specify what I want.
Yeah, you think about that.
Okay, I'll do that.
So is there anything? So we're spending at least a week at sea for him to determine this stuff. Is there anything else anybody wants to do for that week? Because he's gonna be doing that for 3 days roughly.
During that week, I'm just gonna overeat on the rations.
Wait.
Oh no!
Wait.
Well, that's our plan, right?
Well, we should figure out where we are at sea first, because we could be
Okay.
too close to port, and then we just turn around to port.
Let's see where you guys are at this point. You have the
How
map
many,
still.
how many months of travel did you say?
3.
I think
I
you said 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
I thought it was 3 because I wanted to travel by a month.
We'll go 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay, so I say 2 months into the trip, we should be over halfway there.
So if you guys are 2 weeks right now,
Is there a good deviation point for us to, like, if we ate the rations that we could, like, ferry off to a closer place?
okay. So you're gonna so
In theory.
you're
I mean, I'm not eating all. It's like we're slowly doing more than what we should, so that way
Oh, okay.
they're gonna have to make an emergency stop somewhere that's not the Dragon Port, but we can't turn around because we obviously won't make it back.
Okay, fair.
That
So
makes sense.
interesting. So you guys are two weeks out, I'll say, or a week out rather.
Okay.
A week and a half. We'll go with that because you took a couple days getting drunk and stuff. So a week and a half out. Do you have a picture still?
Yeah. Sweet.
I would say you guys are a good distance away from Superbia at this point. Just trying to look exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll point off to Justin exactly because I can actually lean to him. So, whoops. So I would say you guys are roughly. You guys don't know exactly because you're not navigators. Like in this area, like right here, where it's starting to get deep, like deep ocean. Like you can't see land wherever you look around. That's one how far should I too. It's like deep land right here, like where you cannot see land.
I want to go find Bourne and talk to Bourne. Well, after we do all this resting and stuff.
Let me see if they. 19. Okay. 15. Okay. So before then, like before the week and 3 days or so is up, Boren and Alan Boren specifically, more so than Alan, seems to notice that they're going through their rations quicker than they planned because I guess one or a couple of you guys are voracious eaters. Which is fine. They knew that this was a possibility. It's a long trip. It happens all the time. Because people eat more when they're stressed out or bored, you know. So, if they have to, they're going to announce this to all of you guys. If they have to, there is a point off the coast of Gula, off the western coast of Gula, where they can restock on food since it's very plentiful there.
Where's
you guys where it's at.
exactly?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
So about right there.
Okay.
That's our
I'll show you guys real quick. This is where he's talking about.
Yeah, never mind. I scratched the whole talking to Bourne thing because
He's gonna make. Yeah, that's what I was rolling for to see if he noticed.
Okay.
So yeah, if we need to, we will be able to stop. But please stop eating so much food. Because we might not even make it there with the way you guys are eating.
I'm just gonna
Eat all of it right
What's
now.
he talking about?
Yes. Well, I'm sorry, Bourne, but our friend Cragmaw, he has a very big appetite.
I'm just gonna be brushing off crumbs like I don't know what he's talking about.
I should throw you overboard. I know you can't swim.
Try it.
Roach.
Yeah.
Is that a threat?
No threat. Promise.
Oh God.
I'll stop it. Wait, Cragmaw. See,
No. Go ahead. Let the little man try.
Okay.
Look at the little man suffer.
He actually seems quite impressed that you're standing up for yourself. He's like, okay, see how it is. You're going to be paying for all the extra rations we have to buy, though.
Yeah, doubt.
Roach is a little asshole.
Barbarian over here.
It's coming out of your cut.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Damn. Alan seems very amused by this.
yeah, I kind of chime in. Like, he might be a roach person, but he's got a big set of barbarian balls.
I can tell.
Roach folk are people too.
Boren doesn't seem entertained by this at all. He's quite upset. So yeah, at this point, it seems like they're gonna have to make a detour to go to this coast of Gula, and that trip, you guys are 2 weeks out. That trip would probably take another 3 weeks to get to.
Okay,
interesting. Okay, I say we fucking rest until 1 day to port.
Okay, do y'all just want to skip? Is there nothing else y'all wish to do?
That way we have a night before we get there. Then we can go back for the stuff.
Is there anything else on the ship that we can kind of investigate? Like maybe up in their section or anything?
If you want to try, you
I was
can.
going to give you some jewels, by the way, since you helped me count them all out.
Oh, yeah, are we all in conversation right now still?
I'm just assuming you guys are discussing amongst yourselves.
I say
as time passes.
I say me and Lassie go back for the stuff in the main room, and then the rest of you go see if you can find anything else on the ship worth of value, and we'll take everything before we leave.
Should we try and get a distraction for them?
I mean, if they're upstate,
To keep them away from the chambers.
If they're
while we find something in there. Maybe.
Well,
they're going to be sailing the ship, though, right?
and you guys can just pretend you're working as well. And Kragma will be with you, so Boren.
To be fair, I'm not here to pillage. These people, if they lose their stuff, they're probably gonna die.
If Dane's involved too, yes, they're most definitely either by Combal's hand or the dragon itself's hand. They aren't going to.
We can tie them up to make it look like a robbery.
They do not care.
Oh,
I can tell you right now.
We can take them off the boat with us whenever they leave, and then we'll sink the boat.
Why do you want to sink the boat?
Because if
we died at sea. That's a good idea.
This is you're actually onto something, Catagast.
If we sink the boat, then it will have to be a big enough reason for it not to be there.
I'm going to be speaking through Dana. I don't know how willing they would be to follow along with this plan.
They will have no choice, or they die.
That can convince a lot of people to do what they have to do.
Yep. By my hand with the dragons.
Well, we'll not let you kill anyone, Catagast. You are better than that.
You can try and stop me. But I promise
He's taking
you...
some from Cragmaw.
And if you can stop him.
He's learning.
I can't promise you can stop me.
Why is the party turning on me?
I won't let him kill anybody either. It's fine.
Okay, Cragmaw's on my side. But no, we're not discord in our party.
Gold to Cragmaw.
We don't need any discord in our party. These people, if they die by Combal's hand or the dragon, fine, but they don't have to die by ours. But we can. They don't have to be involved in our plan.
But if
we can make a plan that will save them, and they won't even know. For all they know, it could be just something happens to the ship, and we just.
Will there be?
So what? We just destroy the ship.
How about
Maybe
a fire starts on the ship?
Maybe you guys should go look for some gunpowder barrels.
I can start a fire.
Just to clarify, I didn't cover this before, but as a rule in D&D, magical fire cannot start actual fires.
Okay, what if I have a fire starter?
We have tinderbox.
Okay, well, I
those.
make a fire starter with my tinkering, and
I
I put my goggles on and start making them.
Sure.
So, okay, fire starter. Easy.
I still want to check out their chambers and see if they have anything.
You want to try to do that along the way?
Yeah.
Well, they kind of go in shifts. While one's in there, the other one's piloting, and while one's not in there, they kind of go back and forth.
I feel like it would not be a very good idea.
So we need a distraction. Why not?
Just go talk to them. One of you talk to them.
What, in their chambers?
No, why not? as long as you have them facing the different direction of the other one.
So who's on shift right now?
Dane doesn't seem to think it's a bad idea. He chimes in and is like, there's only two of them and there's more of us. Like, even if they get mad, I think
because we're waiting until a day out, so like
I can help you.
They're gonna get fucked if.
So you say they do it in shifts?
Yeah.
So who is working right now and who's not on shift?
When do you want to do it?
We are going for the loot
Alan. Alan seems a little more
in the chamber.
Are we starting a fire a day out?
I say we start a fire.
This is before y'all got to the port.
We should look for an alternative route off of the ship.
What if,
say a lifeboat, maybe?
What if
no? There's no lifeboat.
What if we just start the fire and then jump into the water close enough to port where we can swim?
But what's in the water, though?
You have to consider.
Well, it'd be shallow.
You have to consider what's an army, and you also have to consider us that wear like Dane, that wear heavy armor and such.
Okay.
It's very difficult for us to swim.
Yeah, you're right.
If possible at all.
It's possible. It's not going to be easy, especially for a long distance to shore.
Wait,
can you put it in the bag of holding?
Hang on.
Possibly.
Oh, you could put your armor in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, if I could just like unequip it, put it in my bag, and go from there.
It's possible.
Hang on.
Pretty fucking smart.
Or wait, never mind.
How you wanted to do this? You said you wanted to go search.
But if you lose that bag of holding,
it's all my stuff gone.
you are swimming in an ocean. Like, kind of hard to make sure.
Hand it to me. I will ride upon the back of our friend Cragball.
Well, if a shark comes to me, I will punch it in the face.
Dane will chime in with his idea. I honestly don't see why we just don't make port and then just book it with the stuff.
I agree with Dane. Seems to be the smarter option.
Yeah, I'm okay with Dan's plan.
Like,
it is a smart plan.
Book it as in either we run or we can just.
Because
I'll tell you right now, I can almost guarantee when we make port, they're not going to want us to leave the boat for security reasons.
We should tie them up, and then we can impersonate them. Because I'm assuming that the people at this port won't know them.
Okay, let me see. Hold on a second. Okay, so Dane, through his years of adventuring knowledge, Dane's like, I would assume these two are the only regulars on this trip. Now, how often they stop at this port, I have no idea. I don't think they've ever had a roach with them, so maybe they haven't had to before or in a while. I doubt anybody at the port will specifically recognize them, as long as we say what our business is and such. If we're on official business to the dragon, I'm pretty sure nobody will want to impede our progress.
So I suggest that we overpower them, tie them up in the bottom of the boat, and then we can jet if needed.
That sounds like a reasonable plan to me.
We have plenty of rope.
Yes, that we do. That we do, sir. And glue.
Why do you guys have so much rope?
Because we all pick the fucking same pack.
Yeah, but in my burglar's
pack,
I have
and we have this strange paste.
Knowing that our actions could lead two people to their deaths.
I was about to say, this circles back around to what we started the conversation with.
Weighs heavy on
why
my
we
heart.
need to burn the boat.
I don't even know how you burn the boat.
Well,
all that we'll do will make
be tying them up.
Kind of roll to persuade PJ and Cragball, and then whisper to Lass. And
what are you trying to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna whisper to both of them, and then persuade them, and then I persuade them to go along with the plan.
What is the plan, though?
And then once they're off the boat, I will tell them that we're gonna blow up the boat.
Why are we blowing the boat up, Captain?
Yeah, there's no need for that.
We tied them up. Okay, well they're gonna die. So at least one of us kills them instead of them two knowing about it. You know what I'm saying?
And if we kill them, we get experience.
DM, are you gonna allow this to happen?
I'm not gonna stop it.
Unless we have another idea of
you won't persuade me to let you kill them. I mean, if we're gonna tie them up and go, whatever. But
okay. Well, then that's. Well, I thought
we were
that's what we were saying.
They're player characters, so I'm gonna allow them
What's
to make
your
their own decisions. Of course.
What's your persuasion? Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, that's true.
I'm just so.
I just don't think there's any need for you to just kill them. It's
not like you're casting some kind of magic over them. You're just saying like, hey.
Okay. Well, never mind. I thought the problem was they're tied up down there, so they're gonna die anyways, and that's why we can't proceed with the plan.
I'm pretty sure if that boat sits in port long enough, longer than an hour, somebody's gonna investigate what's going on with the boat. So they'll be found most likely.
But they'll die.
Wait, I thought the dragon
Maybe.
or I thought the dragon or like one of the people from Superbia would kill them anyways, though.
Possibly.
What
that's
does this matter?
that's what Dane seems to think is like they're probably going to be killed.
We could talk to Bourne and see. After we tie them up, we will ask them what is of most value, and we could possibly leave that with them. Maybe the only real thing that would keep them alive is the glue.
The dragon semen is the only thing that's worthy of their lives.
Dane chimes in. It's like they probably don't even know what they're transporting.
Oh.
They just run the ship. They don't pick out what gets taken.
I say we tie them up in the bottom and leave.
I agree. I don't know why we're still debating this. I agree with this plan.
Or what we could do is when we get to the port, we can give them a fraction of the gold, and they can start a new life in this port.
I was going to say, we could definitely convince them to just go and leave.
None of us will probably be able to be on these oceans again without risk of our life if we do this plan, them included.
I hate open water.
What if we include them in the plan before, and then we just tell them we'll give them a sum of gold?
No, that could backfire. Because not Dane.
I feel like if they were going to take the money and run, they would have done so already.
But there was an enchantment on the chest.
I meant not even the stuff on the chest.
Okay.
You see what's in this boat?
Oh yeah.
And who knows what they've transported before?
True.
All right. So are you okay? So you've come up. Have y'all settled on the plan more or less?
Yeah.
Are you going to try to convince them, or are you just going to?
We don't even have to tie them up either. We could just all walk out of the boat as if we're going to get rations with them, and then just part ways and not know.
Yeah,
it depends if they want you to leave the boat or not.
Well, we could leave
no
without their permission.
Yeah,
either way.
They could just go, but there could be.
I feel like one of them is going to say.
There could be guards at the port. There could be like you don't really know. You don't even know the name of the city they're taking you. They just said we're going. They pointed to you on the map like this is where the port is.
True.
There's still a lot of factors that could happen, so I say we have a somewhat put together plan, but it could possibly change as it starts, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so is there any? So you just want to attempt to break into their sleeping quarters, or do you still not want to do that?
Are we gonna time up, or
isn't this like a day before we get there or something?
No, like this is
if we
throughout
time
the
up, we
weeks
could
that it would
just
take to
search
get
it
there.
before we leave.
We need them to sail, so we can't just tie them up. It had to wait until we get to port.
Okay, so y'all aren't going to do that?
No. Well, we could tie them up when we get to port, but
Yeah, we time up.
I mean, if you're going to search, if you want to search their stuff, then I can distract the other one while you go and try and sneak around.
We can try that. What's your persuasion and stuff?
I have +4 persuasion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds great then. All right. Yeah, we'll try that then.
well, last night I had to. I guess how far are we in the week? Because I guess
if you guys aren't going to do anything, we'll jump to when you guys can like see the port on the horizon, which will probably.
Well, Christoph was going to go search their.
Are you going to do that? Or
well, I figured we could do that like.
And he's going to distract them.
So you are going to do that.
We could probably do that like in the night before though. That's why I say we arrive a night before we get there, so we have a night to search everything.
But we're going to have to do it during the day while one of them's working. That's the whole point of this.
Oh, okay.
Or during the night.
So this will be the day before.
Oh, so they sail throughout the night?
Yeah, I mean somebody's got to be there.
Well, okay, well you choose that.
That's very true. Yeah,
You choose.
We'll do it at night then.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well then the day before, so me and Chris are also going to back to where the bag of holding is.
Okay, so you guys are gonna. We'll jump to the night before you guys arrive. Supposedly, he does make an announcement at some point saying like we should be arriving in the next day or so, roughly. So him and her both announced that. So so it should be about a day, give or take. So you guys are gonna go back underneath, and you guys are gonna attempt to grab all the stuff without being detected. I'm gonna make you guys. Are both of you going?
I already have my bag of holding with everything.
You're the only one going.
Yes.
Is that it? That's it?
Yeah, I don't have to come honestly.
I can.
Are you guys? Or when are you guys gonna? When are you guys gonna try and take the rod of?
I can just I don't have to be sneaking around. I can just act like I'm on the boat. I'm just kind of near Chris in the distance in case.
All right, guys, just gonna do tonight when you're like, because there are shifts. Like while some of you are sleeping, some of you got to be up. Like
yeah, so we'll just do that, and then Chris will just sneak to the cabin, and I'll just like patrol around as if I'm working on the boat.
Okay, it's fine. So yeah, okay, if y'all are gonna do it that way, then there shouldn't be any rolls for it because while you're down there, they don't expect you to go anywhere. You're on a boat, so. So yeah, you grab the stuff and everything.
Rod, I guess we're taking the eyeballs.
Oh, y'all are gonna take everything.
Grab the eyeballs. Grab the eyeballs.
We have a bag of holding. Might as well get
So y'all are
everything.
gonna take everything.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, we should.
That's on you and last. It's on Catagast.
We have bags of holding. Let's
Get them
fucking
balls.
take everything. Get them fucking balls.
Everything.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Snatch
Why
everything
not?
in sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You
y'all
have-
take
We
everything.
just start fucking like
and
pulling everything
Within the
off
two
shelf
within the
and
two
then
bag of
bag
holdings, they are big enough to fit everything in it easily. They're bags of holding. So it's the night before. Are you guys gonna also, while they're doing that? Now that is gonna require some kind of check at some point to get into their room if you
Okay.
wish to do that. Who do you want to be on duty when you do it?
Elena would probably be more preferable. What do you guys think?
It'd probably be Alan.
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 She seems a lot more.
Amiable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What race was born?
He's a human.
Just regular human. Okay.
So I'm gonna distract while you go in. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so if that's going to be the case, you're just going to go talk to Alan before you roll. What do you
And
want to
say,
say to Alan?
where's she at right now? Like,
She's piloting.
well, where is Boren then?
The room's behind the wheel.
Yeah.
He's in there, presumably.
Oh, so you're gonna try and sneak in with Boren in there?
I mean, he's probably asleep though, right?
Presumably.
Okay. Well,
Presumably.
if we're gonna do this, are you ready for this? Yeah. Well, I walked up and like, Alan, how are you this fine evening?
Get back to work.
Oh, bro, I just wanted to get to know you some more. Persuasion? Yeah, fuck that dice. This dice is somewhat better.
So it's
19.
Why'd you wait till now? We're almost there. Like, you've had the whole boat ride.
She's a dwarf like woman, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, I've just been really nervous to come and talk to you, that's all. But I mean, you seem like are you like the first mate or something?
No, I'm just a navigator.
Just a navigator? How long have you been navigating?
Roll 2d20s for advantage. Yes. For most of my adult life.
Have you always been working with Boren?
No. This is a relatively new gig for me.
How new? Because this is my first time being on a boat.
I can tell.
ever.
Yeah, I've done a couple trips.
13.
13?
Yeah.
The fuck you doing back there?
I'm like, Zoltan, come on, get out.
Is this a restroom up here?
What?
Is this a restroom up here?
It took me a moment. Like, this is a boat. Go use the bucket like we've all been doing.
I'm kind of tired of the bucket right now. Yeah, just run off.
Alright, so that was an unsuccessful attempt, guys. I'm glad y'all waited till the end of the trip to try.
Fuck. Okay, well, at least we got everything in the other room.
You know what? I'm gonna run back in there and just sucker punch that bitch. We're gonna fucking kill them and take their shit.
Are you-
No, we're not.
Okay, well, I can't chime in because I'm not over there. So.
Are you actually gonna try to do
No, we're
that?
gonna do that tomorrow, though.
Okay, I was like, we still have to get the port. We need
No, we're
them.
gonna do that tomorrow, though.
Okay.
Since that was unsuccessful, so we'll go back and I'll be like, Catagast.
Yes.
That went very, very terribly.
Honda.
They caught me. A big dragonborn trying to stink in there was a terrible idea.
I'm sorry. We got all the stuff from the other room, though, on the right side.
Are there any places he could search?
We must kill
There's nothing
I got
else
you,
in
I
there
got
in
you.
this place. Okay, can we make that the intermission for now?
Yes.
So that we're gonna go to the
I
bathroom?
got the 3, 2, 1.
Go.
And we're back.
What's up, guys?
All right. So after that unsuccessful attempt to try to break into the captain's room,
Very, very
Very
I don't know why you didn't try to.
Hey, my distraction was...
hey,
Hey, you were spot on, dude.
you learned some stuff about Alan. So.
We should have had the elf go in there.
Yeah, I
instead
don't
of
see
a
why y'all
giant
try to rope me
fucking
into this.
dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have just went and
Better
grabbed that
idea.
stuff and you did that, honestly.
Anyway,
We'll live and we learn.
so the next day comes, and you guys are slowly making your way to port. As you get closer, you can start to see the city form. It's much bigger than the small shanty town of Superbia. It's an actual city, like with walls and large buildings and such. It's not a huge city, but it's big. It's sizable.
Might be a tavern.
There might be a tavern.
Adventure.
As if this whole has already not been an adventure. Jesus. Alright, so you guys can see it on the horizon. It might be a couple more hours. I'll say it's about 10 a.m. So you guys might be there by the time it's about 3 or 4. I don't really know how sight and ocean travel works. I'm just kind of spitballing here.
It's fine. I really thought we were going to get through it, so.
We're a couple hours away.
I'll say a couple hours out.
Straight,
A couple hours out. So you'll be there around 1 or so.
Dope.
Sultan, I bet there's more drinks here.
I'm ready for another drink.
Hi.
Okay,
Or alcohol,
they announced
no.
there's Landho and everything, and what's his name is. So you guys cleaned out the whole place last night, right?
Yeah, me and Chris grabbed all the
Alright.
shit.
Yeah,
So Boren is currently navigating, so he's going to order Alan to go underneath and check on the cargo.
hey.
I'm going to follow Alan into the cargo hold.
So I'll say that's a sneak check, unless you're trying to get caught.
No, yeah, sneak check.
Okay. And I'll make you
18.
18. Good job. Boren and Alan. Yeah, it seems like nobody notices you sneaking down behind her.
Okay, so I'm gonna come up behind her, and I would like to do a non-lethal sneak attack to knock her out.
Okay, so hold on one moment.
Did he announce this to the crew?
Doesn't sound like it.
Oh yeah.
No,
You
I meant
can't-
to go check the cargo hold.
Yeah, well, I mean, he just kind of said it aloud while he was on the ship.
Okay.
Everybody was just kind of
Alan, go check on the cargo.
Yeah.
How close are we? How close are we to the port?
Like I said,
Few hours
well,
away.
yeah, like a few hours away. Actions in.
Wait, so have we learned enough while going on this boat to have this boat steer straight for a couple hours?
Yeah, that'll be up to some checks.
Oh, shit.
Depending on what happens.
Maybe I shouldn't attack her.
You should definitely attack.
Nah, we can just jump off of the boat crash. It's not a big deal. It's not like we have to take
You're
it
gonna make a
back.
hell of an interest in this new
A
city.
few hours of boating would be like an entire 24 hours.
We've been
of
on this
swimming.
boat to be fair, for a month.
So you roughly know how it works.
I have a
I would say
fail-safe.
between the six of us, we could probably get it.
I have a fail-safe, guys, if we get caught. Jane, or Catagast, do you have your bag of holding with you right now?
Of course.
With all of the stuff in it?
Yes.
Okay. Whenever I give the signal, follow my lead. If it comes to that.
Okay, so
Okay.
so
always
you'll
threaten
get your bonus, and it's at
with the
advantage.
rod.
So you're gonna get to roll
Okay.
2d20s and take the highest, and then you get all your bonuses to it as well for hitting.
Okay.
That's what we'll go with here.
I just
Can
we
you
don't
take it?
we don't know this is
Oh,
happening.
wait. Can we talk amongst
Oh,
ourselves right now?
I guess so. You know, I assume you guys noticed her sneak down after her.
Yeah. Once we get there, if it is during daytime.
18, boys.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
Once we get there, if it is during daytime, and
Okay,
We
so
are-
roll your non-lethal damage. What is your damage for a sneak attack?
I don't know.
It'll be the same as your regular damage, just non-lethal.
I really don't
Oh,
know.
you don't know what your sneak
I-
attack
I-
damage is?
I couldn't tell you.
Sneak attack damage is in here. Oh, you looking it up?
I get it.
It'll be on page like 94. Why it's got.
Okay. You know how to once per turn you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you with an attack if you have an advantage on the attack roll. The attack must use a finesse or a ranged weapon. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy target. Okay.
I can knock her out with the heft of my short sword, right? Like,
Yes.
Okay.
So hold on one moment. Sneak attack column on the road page.
what if we use the rod to teleport us and everyone else on the boat to the place where we can't be harmed, and then we blow up the boat, and then we teleport back in at night after they've checked the boat. We go to land. Why? Because all the girls
That's not,
are
that's not how the rod works, though.
Yeah, we teleport back into the ocean.
In the space that
Okay,
we're in.
the only
boat will be
thing I
blown
need you
up.
to find is the sneak attack that's on the rogue table.
Mhm.
Sneak attack column.
Yeah.
There should be levels of damage he does. Is the amount of extra damage.
There.
He's a second level rogue.
1d6.
At a second
Second
level rogue?
level, 1d6, yeah.
Okay, so whatever damage you do now. What is it?
I don't know.
What weapon are you using?
A short sword. Like I'm just gonna use the.
1d6.
Yeah, so
So-
you get hold on 1d6, 2d6.
So you basically
Plus you,
get 2d6.
so you had advantage on the attack roll. So I believe from what I'm looking at, you get 3d6.
I need another d6.
Use one of mine if you want. Or you just... Okay.
Ta-da.
6, 6, 3.
6, 12, 15.
2
Um,
6s.
Jeez.
Really good. And then you also add your dexterity, like any bonuses to your damage
So
there.
proficiency and dexterity, so it's +4.
To that attack?
It
or to
should
the
be,
damage?
yes.
So
Proficiency and
would it
plus
be
2, I
plus
believe.
4?
20.
On saving, no, not in saving throws. It would just be 2.
So you get plus 4.
+4, okay.
So how much was that in total? 6, 6, 3, 6, 12, 15, 16, 19?
Oh, 19, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you hit her over the head with your pommel and you very easily knock her out, she's out cold.
So I will use my rope to tie her up.
Okay. So get her tied up.
You need a gag too.
Okay, yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know if I have anything I can use to gag her.
Just use your fucking
Rope,
sock.
more rope.
Okay, yeah, more
You
rope
just
to
cut
stuff
it
in her
and-
mouth.
Or your panties?
And as soon as I do that, Jesus,
Stop.
I'm gonna go back up and give a nod to the fellow crew members, like a sly nod.
Let me see if... No? Boren doesn't seem to notice you come back up either.
Sneakiest man on the fucking planet, my dudes.
That would be very
woman.
useful in this campaign.
Yeah, woman.
Oh, man.
Well, man.
But,
So I'll walk-
so what are you guys going to do now?
I'm gonna walk over to Oric and tell him what I've done to Alan. Hey, Oric, I've managed to successfully knock Alan out underneath the.
Why?
We can now make our move and knock out Boren and.
He's driving the boat.
We can wait until we get closer.
I rolled a here.
I rolled a 12. Yeah, did I hear that conversation?
I rolled 2, so I didn't.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't hear it.
Well, spread the word amongst the fellow crewmates and see what our next plan of action should be.
How far away are we from port? At this
That,
point,
that didn't take much time at all.
We can-
it's only
we
a couple hours still.
We can see port though, right?
Yeah, you can see it on the horizon.
I mean, you did. I guess she can't tell Boren now, but Boren will get suspicious.
And that's when we make our move.
He
Okay.
might or might
Huh?
not. It's really,
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go to
Dane,
Zolthan.
if you once the word gets to Dane, he just kind of nods. He seems to understand.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna tell everyone what's happened. I guess.
Yeah. I think
Play some telephone here and everybody.
Yeah.
we're not far from port, so he probably won't think of anything of it until we get there.
Doesn't sound bad.
Because she will have to go through everything and make sure it's safe, so that would take her some time.
Okay. So y'all are just gonna play it cool till you get to port.
Play it cool, I
I
guess.
can stay down there and make sure she stays out.
Or you
Well,
gonna
she's
just
tied-
try to go down there?
Well, she's tied up.
Yeah, she's
isn't she?
tied up.
Oh,
And gagged.
And I'm a thief, so my nods are pretty on point.
oh, okay. Girl
As a matter of
scout.
fact, yeah, roll for that real quick. See how
Oh.
on point they are. We'll test your sleight of hand.
You fool.
15.
Scouts.
So
They're good.
23.
They're good.
Pro assassin.
God.
Jeez, dude.
All right, so y'all are just gonna wait till y'all get to port at this point.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. All right. I need to do one thing real quick. Let's see here. Is this gonna do what I want it to? Just gotta be careful. All right. So you arrive to the ports that seem to be you get closer to the city. You can tell that while it is a large city, there's no building that seems stand out significantly. There's some 2-story buildings amongst them, but it all seems to be relatively common looking buildings, stone, wood, such and so forth. You head towards the ports that are on the south side of the city. There is a wall around the city. They do have a wall, nice stone wall. And you are inside the wall, and you're on the southern end of the city itself, which is where the docks seem to be. The direction you guys were going is more northeasterly. So, like, there's the north of the city, and then it goes down the shore, if it makes sense. So this is like the shore. You guys are going this direction. If you're using the compass, like a compass, you'd be northeast, and it kind of curves a little bit. And you guys are going towards the south part of that curve, so it's like the southwestern part of the city itself. This is why navigating so hard, guys. Yeah. So y'all pull in port, and at this point, I was just gonna wait until he drops anchor and is in port.
Yeah.
I have a question, DM. I have a spell.
Question.
No, just go ahead. Actually, I'll save it.
No, go ahead. Yeah, if you want to, guys.
I just have a spell called Command,
Mhm.
and it's like basically I give a one-word action to anyone who can understand me, and they have to do it. But it says duration is 1 round. So does it have to be used during combat?
No, but the 1 round translates to roughly 8 seconds in real world application.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Orc. Make him go under deck and we can have you and Cragmaw.
I can't do that.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
I can charm him.
My spell is a one-word command,
Oh.
and it only lasts for 8 seconds.
I can cast charm person.
Well, Boren leaves the will, and he's gonna start making his way down because he's gonna go check on her and see if everything's alright.
Is he
Go
we
fucking
anchored?
knock him out.
Or,
Huh?
Are we anchored right now?
Yeah,
Let's
y'all
go.
say y'all were gonna wait.
I say
right?
Orc and
I'm just
Cragmaw
gonna
go
fucking
down
hit
and
him.
Let's go. Let's
I'm
just
gonna
leave.
run to their. the court- we should go grab
at
their
the
stuff.
port you're at. It seems quite busy. There are people like on the docks, and there's a good amount of ships. There's at least
This is a
3 other
perfect
ships.
opportunity for us to
Fucking
leave.
wait
to
until he
draw
gets,
the least
like,
amount of
under
attention. We
there,
should have
and
2
I'm gonna
people
hit
go
him.
down.
Can I
For
get
what?
advantage for a sneak attack? Or like not really
Let
like
me
a sneak
roll,
attack,
roll,
but like
roll,
a
roll to
surprise
sneak
attack?
underneath.
Wait, why don't
Like
we
sneak
just
behind
leave and get out of here while we can? It's a perfect time. Everyone is around. They won't see us in the crowd. We can just disappear.
I agree with Yerk.
We can
Say
just
we
disappear
leave.
right
I really
now.
want to see what's in the fucking.
We
He
have
has a
3
good
bags
point.
of holding. I'm about to give you $2,500 worth of jewels.
What's wrong with more, man?
Quick. Dane seems to be already making his way off the ship as Boren
Let's
starts
go,
to head
guys.
down.
All right, we're off.
I think we
Are
should
y'all
go.
gonna book it once he goes underneath?
Yeah, I say we go. Just get out of here.
We're going.
Okay, y'all
We're out.
running as quick as you can. Okay. So as soon as he's gone, and he hears y'all trampling. Well. He didn't. Yeah. He actually. Yeah. It doesn't seem like he assumed maybe you guys are just up above deck getting stuff set from the ship, and he goes down to check on Boren, and it only take him a couple seconds to get to the door and open it. But you guys are gonna book it, and you can. How fast can it? Who's the slowest person here?
My movement's 30 feet.
I'm the
Me,
fastest, so
Yeah.
mine is probably.
You got like 60?
I know it's over 40.
Cragmaw, put me on your back. Carry me.
I'm just gonna grab the gnome.
Okay,
roll,
cool.
Just roll a strength check real quick for the hell of it.
I've got advantage on strength checks.
Okay, thank the gods. Oh my god.
Well, it's at least 12.
Well, yeah, I mean, compared to you, how strong you are.
And I only weigh 35 pounds.
Yeah, that's fine.
6 foot.
Being a gnome is
2'9".
fucking
I'm
awesome.
grabbing with my small arm, so I still got my big arm.
Alright, so, are you guys just gonna stick together and run deep into the city? Like, start running down a road
Shit.
quickly?
Yeah, just take cover. Yeah, let's go.
Just go. Okay, I'm just gonna
Find a good spot like in an
run through the
alley or
street.
something.
Wait. Why don't we just act
somewhere.
casually and walk off the boat?
Well, we could easily blend into the crowd. You said there were 3 other
Yeah,
boats.
if we're running, someone's gonna
Like,
notice.
it's not super crowded out there. There's only like a couple dozen people. It's
Well,
not like shoulder to shoulder people fucking.
I still think we would draw a lot of attention running through the streets off the boat.
Let's just
I'm just
walk
saying, y'all gotta make a
swiftly.
decision. Walk swiftly. Okay, so you're not
Yeah.
gonna be running then. I thought you
Right.
were gonna be at a full sprint.
Yeah, see, that would be. I feel like someone's gonna be like, "The fuck are these guys?"
Okay, so y'all walking swiftly, and you make it to what seems to be the beginning of, where the buildings start and the port ends. And you can hear Boren coming back from up top and coming, yelling. He's already yelling on his way back to the top of the
knock
ship.
him out.
Oh God.
He scans the crowd quickly and he sees.
I
he
cast
clearly,
Charm Person. Can I do that?
How far is the reach on it?
I got to turn my phone on.
I can look.
Okay.
How far? Yeah, just let us know how
I'm
far
literally
away
just
we
going
are.
to tell him to jump into the fucking water.
We're walking briskly at this point, so it's not. We shouldn't be too far.
This is why we should have full sprint.
We would have gotten noticed.
Jump in the water.
We should have just knocked him out.
The range is 30 feet.
Not close.
Well, can I try?
I would say you guys are not close enough for that.
How far away are we exactly? Are we 60
what
feet
about,
away?
What about sleep? You look up sleep?
I would say, because there's the length of the dock itself, which is roughly 30 feet. And then another, I would say, 30 feet to get the storefronts. So I'd say you're roughly 60 feet away.
Okay, well, I want to cast Command. He has to make a wisdom charisma, or a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw?
Yes, he does.
Thank the gods.
Let's see.
Wait, did we already hear what he was shouting?
No, you
We stopped him.
We just
there.
heard him
Well,
shouting.
hold on.
I tried stopping him mid, so.
So he's about to start doing something. So let's see if you can stop him.
So
You said a
he
wisdom
gets his
save?
first
Yeah, wisdom
word
save.
out.
Stop.
Hey,
What's the save DC? Should be your charisma. It's higher than 9.
mine was like
8%.
11 or 12
Yeah,
or something.
Okay, so what are you gonna command him?
Silence.
Okay.
So he cannot say anything.
What exactly is it called? Command?
Yeah,
It's
command.
like 8 more seconds
what?
of silence then.
It's a one-word command they have to follow.
When he levels up, it's forever.
No, so that's a different spell entirely.
Oh, it is.
Can I change my command actually?
Sure.
Okay, my command's gonna be flee, which is I want him to move, just start running away from me as far away as he possibly can for 8 seconds.
Jump into the water.
Jump.
Flee?
Yeah,
Wait,
Jump.
that's an example. That's an example
He
command.
rolled a critical 20. So he's
If
gonna yell
it's flee, he starts unanchoring the ship and trying to turn it around for 8 seconds,
Okay.
which gets him
Yeah,
the anchor up pretty much.
it's the same way in
I'm
the book.
looking at it.
I
Okay.
can also cast sleep.
But anyway, you guys at 8 seconds. That's more than enough time. Are you going to just
Okay.
keep walking?
Yeah, that's
swiftly?
just my
Yeah.
thing.
No, we should just
Start running.
Do we have enough time to walk
This time?
swiftly?
There's multiple roads and stuff you can dip behind.
Do we have enough time to walk swiftly where we're going?
No,
You have 8
just
seconds.
run.
Yeah, but
Let's sprint for 8 seconds.
Sprint. Okay, y'all
Alright,
sprint.
fine.
Okay, go on. So y'all book it down a road, I assume, going away from the dock. Is that what's going to happen?
Yes.
Presumably
Yeah.
the one with the
Trying to
most
find
curves.
maybe an alley. Or
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Or
Y'all
a store
sprint
that we
away.
can blend into.
Yeah, y'all.
Tavern
Yeah,
maybe.
y'all are at in
Okay,
an alleyway in a city that y'all don't
I
know
thought it'd be
anything
fucking
about.
guards or something. dude.
So I mean, he would have if you.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, so you guys are so you're in this new city that you guys don't know anything about. Yeah, all y'all know is this is a city that he's bringing y'all to. You're still firmly in the dock ward, but you're away from the docks. If you went down the alleyways, you probably can't even see the docks from where you're at. You can just see a bunch of various stone buildings and that made out of stone and wood. So what do you guys want to do from here?
I think we should try and find an inn or something, so we can just kind of gather ourselves, maybe rest, plan out what we need to do, get some information from the tavern keeper or the innkeeper.
It's a good
What do you guys
idea.
think?
What's an inn?
I like that idea.
Alright, so if y'all are gonna
They
do
got
that,
great
I
food
am
there.
going to.
Sugar.
Are you guys gonna?
Sugar, possibly.
Are you guys gonna stick together to do this or split up?
Well, I've got the gnome.
I've got to know.
Me and Zolthan will go. You three last. Kragma and Catagast.
How do you plan on communicating with each other once you found a place?
Well,
Dan can come with us too.
yeah,
by the
Dane.
way.
Dane just says, I don't think we should split up. Let's just find a place.
Maybe you're right.
I agree with
I'm
you.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. I will allow one of you to be the face to investigate and ask questions around town for an inn, and then I'll let you roll an advantage since you have 5 people helping you. You easily get an advantage on that. So somebody roll 2d20 Just pick first before you. He's already going for it. Okay.
I volunteered.
I
not
thought
to
it was
be
going to be everybody.
No,
Okay, well,
What was
what
your
do I
answer?
add on to it?
you add on your investigation check. That's it.
Okay, well, 15.
15. I mean, it doesn't take long to find. I would say it takes just like half an hour to find an inn that's suitable for what you guys need, and a couple of the locals can point you in that direction. It's about another 10-minute walk to the north, so that's where you guys will go. And come on. No, we'll do this. And we'll do this. Alright, so yeah, you find your way to an inn that is 2 stories tall. There are some... there's actually like an outside area that looks to be quite nice where people can sit outside and enjoy some drinks or food that are made out of like strong looking iron. Yeah, that's about the only thing that's discernible about it. The name of it is the Shepherd's Mug.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so y'all wish goes on. Dane's already going to the front door. He wants a drink.
I guess we'll.
Yeah, we're following in.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk inside. It seems to be fairly busy this time of day. Like it has a it does have like it looks like it has like a small it's like a place where you serve some food and drink as well as an inn itself.
Sultan.
It's not set up like a bar per se,
Oh.
but there's tables and stuff like that.
Are we all wanting a room together or
First
separate?
things first. I go up to one of the waiters and I ask, "Excuse me, sir. I have a question for you."
The waiter you're approaching is the only waitress,
Okay, waitress.
and it seems to be a female human.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have a question for you.
Yes, how may I help you?
I was wondering, do you have any sugar-infested food?
Any kind of sweets?
Yes.
I think the sweetest thing we have is porridge around here.
Porridge. I'll take it.
We have, if you want something really sugary as far as the sugary thing we have, we don't have, it'll be our drinks. We have a cider that's quite sweet.
Cider. I'll take both. How much, please?
Wait.
That would...
Can I hear him? I rolled 8. I rolled a 13. Plus whatever. I guess 15.
Sure, yeah, he's not being quiet.
Okay. Sultan! Grab
Yeah.
me something to drink. Is the cider alcoholic?
Is the cider alcoholic? Do you have alcohol?
Either way. Either way. We have alcoholic and non-alcoholic.
Crackmaw's alcoholic too.
Alcoholic. No.
Alright, I'll take 3 of the alcoholic ciders, please.
And the bowl of porridge?
Yes,
Or
please.
no? Okay, that'll be 10 copper, please.
10 copper?
Yeah.
Why, of course. And here's 5 for yourself.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna go talk.
He gives you some eye bats.
Just out of curiosity.
Ooh!
Just out of curiosity, what did you write down?
She doesn't seem to care that you're a dragonborn.
Is there a,
How do you subtract
a
5
front
copper?
desk or something that I can go talk to, maybe get a room?
How do you subtract 15
I mean,
copper?
yeah, there is there is like away from the restaurant part, like it's a little off to the side.
Okay.
There's like a main desk up there. You want to walk up to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go approach. Be like, hello, is anyone, like, is someone there, sitting there?
The same woman he was talking to. She's like, I'll be with you in a moment. She
Oh,
comes
okay.
around. Yeah, it's only one man operation. It's a one woman operation.
You seem really busy.
This is a typical day for us. It's quite busy port.
Well, do you have any extra rooms for rent or available?
We do, but our bedrooms are suitable for like they're large rooms. They're usually to keep traveling sailors, and they just stick them all in one big room. It's what they're used to on the boats.
That sounds perfect. How much would one of those be?
We'll take,
Well, we have varying. Even though they're all together, we have some that are better than others.
Mm-hmm.
It's if you want to live the good life, you can spend the gold. You can all stay in one of our premium rooms. It's no privacy, but it's really nice beds.
Can I hear? I rolled a 12.
Nobody's keeping quiet. You can hear.
Okay, I'm just making sure, man.
You only need to roll to check if you can
How
hear
many?
people trying to knock.
How many rooms are there in total?
We have about half a dozen available right now.
How much
in the
for?
middle of the day is not
How
a lot
much
of
for
people
all of them?
staying.
Catagast? I feel like we shouldn't bring too much attention to
Hold on a
ourselves.
second. Catagast, have you been drinking?
Already.
A little.
Don't listen to my gnome friend here.
Just got here.
I'm gonna knock myself down to like 50 copper, by the way, and we've been fucking like slamming them back.
I'm sorry. I apologize for my friends. One room will be just fine, and yes, we will take the premium, and I'll put a gold down. And just for your troubles, I'm sorry for my friends. Here is an extra 10 gold just for you. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. And also, if anyone comes looking for us, just remember that 10 gold I gave you. And
We get your
me.
adventurers type here quite often. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over there at this point. I'm gonna fucking pick Catagast up over my shoulders. I'm gonna be like, I want everyone to know that we're here tonight because we're throwing a fucking party.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm just gonna put the gold down. Do you have a key or something I could get? I'm just trying to speed this
Yeah,
along.
she just slides you.
And once again, I am very sorry.
Cragmaw, here.
I have a
Here's
long
your
night
cider.
ahead of me.
Tell me what sugar
I'm just gonna
tastes
make
like.
my way up to. I'm gonna I'll just give him the room number and be like, okay, I'm going upstairs, guys. And I go upstairs.
I will follow you.
I persuade Last to come join us.
What?
Persuade. God damn it, I fucking do. One day,
Stop, just take the average. Don't worry about it. Don't risk it. You're gonna roll a natural 1. Oh, okay. That's gonna save you.
I rolled a 2.
What are you guys rolling for?
You rolled a 2?
He's trying to persuade him to come to the room.
We only have one room. I bought one room for all of us. So
Zoltan.
It's all the same room.
I say we take our drinking to the room. Cragmaw.
Okay.
We
hold
ride.
on. Okay, so, are you guys just gonna spend the night drinking in this place?
No, we definitely
I don't
should
know. I was
not.
kind of hoping if we had a party, we could find some shit going on or something.
We need to.
What do you guys
we
want
need
to
to-
do?
I want to talk to the
Like
bartender.
you're not under stress right now. Take a moment amongst
Okay,
yourselves
I wanna-
to decide exactly
I wanna
I'm in
talk
the
to the-
how
room.
you
I'm
plan
just
to
like,
approach the situation.
We should go to the room and plan out our course of action. We've just committed grand larceny, and I feel like getting drunk the first night before we're even out of town is not a good option.
I want to talk to
the elf makes sense.
I want to talk to the waitress and ask her about important areas and buildings around the area.
Okay.
Wait, how much did you get?
Did I?
By the way?
Stupid.
Oh, okay.
Do I need to roll
So,
for that?
My bag of
No,
holding had
6,000.
5,000 gold worth of jewels. So, just so we're all clear, I give Zoltan half of my jewels, so he has 2,500 gold worth of jewels right now.
My bag of holding.
Oh, well, y'all took more time to exactly determine what it's worth. It's actually worth precisely 6,000.
Oh, well,
gold.
I'll
And
give
did
you
more.
3,000 gold worth.
My bag of holding had a bunch of gold in it too, right?
Yeah, the other two had like various amounts of platinum and gold in them.
Okay.
Wait,
So
well,
you
hold
need to
on.
go
Hold
through
on one
those.
moment. Let me make sure I'm right on that. Getaway code.
So I had 150 starting out with, so that's 3,150 minus 11.
Wait, who took the one outside the chest?
I did.
It has various amounts of copper, silver, gold, and platinum in it. It's just a whole mess in there. The one that was in the chest has just various amounts of gold and platinum in it.
Okay, well we should search through these and then we'll split them evenly.
I agree.
Alright, you guys can actually. It's going to take a lot longer than one night to count every single piece of.
Yeah, we should wait.
We'll do this later. I'm too drunk to count anyways.
And you're going to talk to the. Who said they were going to talk to
That
the.
was me.
You?
Yep.
Okay. Roll for persuasion. Why not? See how much she likes you.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
So 7.
She just
Or
kind of
6,
she just
actually.
kind of looks at you like you're a cute little dog because how small you are. Like, aren't you adorable? You know enough to drink.
I am old enough to drink, thank you very much. I was just wondering if you had any knowledge about the area around us.
I mean, it's a city.
We're very new here. Are there any specific interesting buildings or things we might want to check out before we leave?
I mean, I'm sure there is. It's a large city. I don't know everything going on. I can hardly keep up with what's going on in my own inn.
How long does it take to get outside the city from here?
It's only be about 20 to 30 minutes walk.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's all you can get out of her.
Are there any notable people inside of like the lobby of the tavern?
I am glad you asked.
Yes.
Do a quick investigation check, see if you notice anything.
Seven.
I will.
7.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, are you guys hanging out in this inn for the day at least? What's
Yeah, I
happening?
mean that's all I'm gonna really be doing.
So y'all are just gonna hang out in the
hanging
inn,
out,
look
drinking,
around.
buying people drinks.
I'm gonna
maybe.
come back downstairs, except like I have all my armor and stuff off. I'm just like in normal
Relaxing.
clothes. Yeah.
So it's probably
you,
like
you,
7 o'clock at night.
you,
anybody.
you see people come in and out. You only notice one person. I mean, since this is a popular adventurers tavern, it seems you do see people that fit the point part rather. You see it's something be kind of hard to miss. You see like a female halfling in plate mail, which is odd for halflings. So maybe she's quite capable, but besides that, it looks like she might be using some kind of big pitchfork as a weapon, which is strange. But yeah, you don't really notice anybody else that stands out.
I'd like to approach her.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be like, "Oh, halfling, that's a not choice for a weapon, don't you think? A pitchfork."
Oi.
Oi!
What are you
You want a
doing in my
fucking
song?
drink? It's not fucking all over the place.
Did somebody say drink?
She sees a dragonborn like kind of looming over, speaking to her like that. She just quickly pulls pitchfork. He's like, "What's it to you?" Like she seems quite aggressive.
Wait, he's a nice
pull it up
guy.
to my chest and I lean over and I'm just like, a friendly gesture. That's what it is.
I'm not here to make friends. What do you want with me? She's not
I'm
gonna let
always
it
here to make friends.
The waitress comes over and is like, "How about you two just kind of separate, calm down?"
Oh, we're okay. Don't worry about it. What are you doing here?
Well, roll persuasion.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's 4. 20.
Natural 20?
No, just 20.
Alright.
I'd be a lot more excited about natural.
I have my own reasons. Why do you care?
I don't know. You just seem very interesting with your pitchfork and your plate mail. You don't usually see a little halfling wearing plate mail. It's very odd.
What do you have against my pitchfork? If he holds it up closer to your face.
And I just I just take it and I just yank it out of her hand.
Roll strength check on that. Yeah.
Oh god.
7.
What is after modifier?
0.
0?
Yeah.
Alright, as you try to pull it from
Wait,
like,
can I use my dexterity instead?
No.
You can only do that with finesse
No.
weapons.
Wait, but I'm a monk, so like.
Oh, you're a
that's
monk.
sometimes-
Right, yeah.
So can I add
Yeah,
that?
go with that, yeah.
Okay, so 4, so 11.
11?
Yeah.
Critical fail.
Yeah, no, like, as you pull it, like, she firmly holds it, and then she, like, lets it go enough to where you pull it back and it, like, kind of hits you in the chest. So, roll, like, here, let me see how much damage you take from that. You take 3 damage from that.
3 damage?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a strong fucking
Zoltan, my
pitchfork.
friend,
sir.
I think you should leave her alone.
Do they serve ale in this place?
Yeah.
I come up with a jar or flask of ale. I'm like,
Hey, that's another 2 copper there, friend.
okay, I'll put it on my tab. Zoltan, is everything okay?
I just fucking pull it out of my chest and I just like hold it like this and I'm like, everything's great.
I look
How
down.
are you?
No, like, she still has a firm hold on it. Like, she
Oh.
yanks it out of your hands. Like, are you even strong enough to keep it from her?
I just look down like halfling. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
can I
for my-
roll to
oh.
Can I roll to just keep my hand on it at least?
I'm gonna say no. That was your first roll. Like, you know, she's got a firm grasp on it.
So halfling, is my friend, or wait, is she bothering you, man?
No, I was.
She quickly turns to me, like, "You want some too?"
Wait. I was just asking. We've traveled a long ways together. sorry. I mean, we're celebrating tonight. We just had a very long journey. I'm sorry if my friend is rambunctious. He means no harm. Trust me.
I just thought she's super cool.
No, okay, I can't see that.
I just thought she's super cool, and then she stabbed me.
It's off. Take my L. That'll make you feel better.
That always makes me
She seems a little more relaxed around you. Like your friend is quite rambunctious.
And, indeed. See him and our other halfling. You're a halfling, right?
No, that's a gnome.
Oh no.
We are both small.
Well, I have a tiny
I'm
friend.
bigger than he is.
Well, I have a very tiny friend, and you somewhat remind me of him. No hype puns intended. I'm sorry. They drink and they just get all over the place. It's fine. They mean no harm.
When people drink, their demons come out. I understand.
Yeah. Everyone has another side when the alcohol comes into play. But what are you doing here? I heard my friend. Is there anything we could possibly help you with, or what's your reason for being here?
Roll persuasion.
3.
Fuck, dude.
Wait, no.
What's your modifier?
It's 7 actually.
7.
We have 4.
Like I'm hunting for something.
Hunting.
But I
Very
don't think it's any
interesting.
of your business what I'm looking for here. I
Hunting.
don't know if you and your band of drunk idiots.
Did
can
you
help me.
say hunting? I once slayed a manticore with 1 fireball.
I'm gonna call last.
Do you need any assistance?
That's quite impressive for 1 firebolt.
Do you need any assistance?
Even though our friends may be inebriated, we are pretty formidable when it comes to a fight or a hunt, so to speak. If you don't mind my asking, I mean, you're right, it is none of my business, but what are you hunting?
Or firebolts?
I suppose you expect me to pay you if you help.
Well, gold, I mean, you don't have to pay it. Well,
I don't know. We're pretty fucking rich right now, to be honest. So
We're just looking for experience of the world.
Experience of the world.
I just got
Aren't you all a
fucking
bunch
prison.
of
I want to
go-getters?
see the world.
Yeah, prison. I don't. Okay, hold up.
Exalted.
Zotham.
Oh, is that too honest?
He calls it prison. We just come from a really strict home. Like, our homeland had very strict rules. That's what we're doing. We're just kind of on our own little quest.
God.
Fuck this halfling. dude.
A prison, you say? I'm So how far away did you come here from? Come through the port?
I want to chime in and just say you're hunting with a little pitchfork. What could you possibly be hunting with a pitchfork?
Let's see. Alright, she gets distracted. Like, you want a piece of it too?
I'm gonna grab it.
Oh, you're gonna go for it?
I'm gonna actually try to snap it because I get advantage on my strength checks. Hold on. Let me see my.
That pitchfork's
What's
fucking-
about to happen,
it's
dude?
fucking
Alright, so
broken.
21.
21.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You should break it in individual pieces with your arms. Like, grab each part of it.
So each pitchfork little like spike is in each
Yeah.
hand.
What'd you roll exactly?
19 plus
A 19.
2.
A 21. Well then, actually, you snatch it from her. Like, you get it out of her hands. You try to bend it. It doesn't budge. Like, it's made
I
out
roll-
of a strong
Can I
metal.
roll to identify that?
Whoa, okay.
He has it in his
Or
hand.
maybe
now,
trying
right?
to like snap it because my experience working with metal at the factory. See if
You've
I
already rolled to snap it.
can... Well, yeah, but just like as I'm trying to break it, I'm like, well, that's actually pretty strong.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. If you want, go for it, and you'll get an advantage on it.
an advantage on it, you say. What would that be?
9.
Investigation.
Or perception?
I'm just gonna go with
Hmm.
investigation. It just makes the most sense to me.
9.
A 9 in total. I mean, you can definitely tell it's stronger than most metals you had to deal with. The armor that you were making in the factory seemed like as strong as this stuff. So it's probably the same
Cragmaw,
material.
let me take a look at that.
I'm just gonna like. I'm gonna keep
Are
holding.
you guys are just trying to take her fork right
He
now.
already
not
has
trying
it.
to
I
take
thought
it,
he
I'm just-
snatched it.
I mean, I've snatched it
Snatched
away.
it.
Oh.
Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah, he straight up took our pitchfork,
All right,
dude.
she's gonna yell at
mad,
you to give
dude.
it back. Like, give me back my fork.
Maybe you shouldn't go around stabbing people with it.
Maybe you shouldn't go around antagonizing people.
He wasn't antagonizing.
Hey, our friend did not.
She's gonna throw a hit at you.
I thought it was
Like,
pretty nice.
Yeah, she's gonna throw a hit at the roach. 18.
Wait, can I roll to stop that punch?
What?
Yeah.
That's gonna be very. No, you can try.
Finesse dexterity.
Athletics or something.
Nah, never mind. Go ahead.
Can I roll to intimidate her and make her stop what she's doing?
You can try.
Or wait, I
You
guess.
say what you're gonna say.
I'll help him with that.
Okay.
You better not hit my friend.
Sit back down. There are 5 of us and 1 of you.
We were nice before, and I was friendly.
All we
but
want-
I can sober up.
All
very quickly.
we want to know is what you're doing here and why do you have this pitchfork?
You seemed interesting with a pitchfork instead
guys
of a
are
fucking weapon. What the
antagonizing
fuck
this
is
poor
wrong with you? You goddamn halflings!
Look, she was so hostile.
We're just trying to be friendly.
Most people like to mind their business. Thank you very much. But go ahead, roll for advantage. Get 2
Okay.
d20s there.
So what our intimidation? So that one was 16.
What's that one?
Okay, 1. So we're going to 16 minus. Yeah.
So 16.
Yeah.
Let me see. 8. All right. She seems to calm down a lot and is like, okay, I might have been a little aggressive, but you have to understand, a bunch of people just walking up to me and talking to me while I'm trying to enjoy my drink is not called for.
We understand. We are sorry for that.
Can I have my fork back, please?
You may, but can we please know the nature of your fork?
You could have just asked me.
But I
I'm
did.
pretty sure.
We
she
tried.
was
At least 3
more
times.
likely asking.
It's a strong metal. It's made. Let's see if he knows. It was passed down to me by my mentor. He told me it was the strongest metal he's ever seen. So I assume it's just very.
May I identify it?
You can try. I have no idea what it's made out of.
Okay, do I know if it's a magical item off the start, or do I roll to see?
You'd have to roll Arcana, I guess.
Or I
You
guess
can
this.
just detect magic.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he can also just detect magic.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fucking.
You should just do that.
Would you like me to?
Yuruk, see if this is a magical item, and I'll identify if it is.
I feel like every single item you guys come across from now on is like detect magic.
All right, well, I'm just
Detect
gonna.
magic.
You should get it. Does he get advantage because I?
I mean, he can just detect.
I just cast the spell.
Oh, okay. Is it?
yeah. No, it's not.
Okay, well, I want to
Does,
identify.
does
it
the
anyways.
halfling show any signs
No.
of magic? Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna.
He doesn't
identify
see anything in 30 feet.
Oh, and 30
I
feet?
figured
Actually.
it'd be like a cleric.
If you're gonna, the whole 30 feet,
Yeah.
roll for that real quick.
Oh, I mean,
As soon as I find out
Oh,
it's not
shit.
magic.
You casted detect magic, but
yeah.
roll to see if you notice anything within 30 feet.
What?
I'm
God.
gonna do investigation.
Damn, man.
Do I get advantage?
No,
Not even
in this
because of him.
case. Not in this case. No.
Oh, well, I got. Nah, don't
Would
say
this
anything.
be a history check or what? Or just an
Arcana.
investigation? Or it's
Well,
not
if
magical.
you're not just investigation, see if
Okay.
you tell what it is. He already tried.
19.
19. That's total what you got.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you know that like the strongest metal known to man as of right now is adamantine. It's very strong. It's the same dark color that the chest was on the boat, so you can presume that maybe it made the same stuff.
How much for your pitchfork?
It's not for sale. You can roll persuasion if you want to try.
As soon as I found out it wasn't magical,
Hold on.
I'm like, here you go. And I hand it back to her nicely.
Thank you. I'm sorry again.
It's fine.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Hey, I pull out like one of my rubies as well, or like one of my jewels, as a.
Why do you guys want this pitchfork so bad?
It's just a pitch.
Sounds very. It's the strongest metal known to fucking man.
But you have fire bolts.
What's I have a
Crack
bag
Rock
of holding.
uses it pretty well.
We'll stick it in one
So,
of Cragnall's
how
arms.
much
So
you
is
wanna
there
buy
an
it for?
adventure that you're doing for this pitchfork?
What are you willing?
For the pitchfork? No, it's my weapon.
What are you willing to sell it for? That's my question.
What are you willing to buy it for?
I will start an offer of 200 gold.
Sold.
That was so much.
Yeah, she gives it up 200 gold easy.
Okay, sweet.
So you have a fork a military fork that is meant for...
Fork.
Yeah, it's like a pitchfork, but military.
She deserved that after all of our antagonizing.
She's pretty happy. She's just gonna bounce unless you have
Please
other
remember
questions.
us if...
Wait, what were you... Could you please tell us what you're hunting? I'm curious now.
Oh, well, now that I have acquired some gold from you guys, I can get a much better weapon suited for what I need.
Worth it.
Super worth it.
I'm looking for a specific creature that I can't find around here, but I'm hoping I can find somebody that can help me find it or find my way to it.
I may know a thing or two.
Just a little comeuppance that it deserves for what it did.
I may know a thing or two.
Out for this half.
How would you like?
My master trained me in many creatures.
I've traveled the world during my ministries.
This whole time, Dane's just kind of been hanging out at the bar or like sitting around just enjoying and relaxing after like 30 years in prison. He doesn't care what you guys are doing. He's just relaxing.
Dane, have a drink with me.
God.
Anyway, just to cover what he's doing, because it's about to come up actually. She gets a little bit quiet because she doesn't want everybody to hear it. She's talking to you specifically.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to like the orc.
I gave her 200 gold, I'm just saying.
True. She's like, I'm hunting a demon.
I kind of like...
And, hold on, let me see if... No, Dane doesn't seem to hear.
A demon, you say?
Yes, a specific one that
What are
wronged me.
What are the properties of this demon?
See, that's the problem. I don't exactly know a lot about
Do
demons.
you know his name?
Do I know his name? Let me see if she knows her name. Please.
Master Algrim taught me a few things about demons.
Does this possibly have anything to do with your master?
While I'm looking up the name, I'm being honest. Yeah. She's like the fork that I have. It was passed down from my mentor, who this demon had slain. So I must find it to give it its comeuppance.
I see.
In his honor.
What was your master's name? I'll just give you a second.
You haven't even asked her name yet. You're asking for the master's name?
That is true. I'll backtrack. What is your name, by the way? I feel like we've gone through so many emotions in the past 5 minutes, and I don't even know your name.
Cilia.
Cilia?
Yeah,
Cilia, my name is Uruk.
Uruk.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey! My scaly friend here is Zolthan. My buxom friend here is
Buxom.
Lass.
She hasn't even said anything. She's like, oh, I completely missed her.
Everyone misses her.
My very strong friend over there.
The unseen.
You can call him Cragmaw.
Interesting.
And the small one is Catagast.
Hello.
The man who paid you much gold for that fork of yours.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want it back?
God damn. Nah, I'm good. Deal's done.
I wasn't gonna take my gold back.
Can you wield that fork?
Yeah, we'll go.
Wait, can I wield this fork?
We could melt it down and make it into a
How are
weapon.
you proficient? You can, but you're not proficient in it, probably.
What
I don't
is
think
it?
anybody here would be. It's a military fork.
I can use martial weapons.
Is it better than anyone's weapon here? Is the question.
What? Yeah,
I would treat it like a spear. So
Oh.
if anybody's proficient in those,
I trust my flail over everything for now.
anyway,
Pitchfork for sale.
You just paid 200 gold for it, Catagast.
To earn her trust.
you get one like caller in the tavern. He's like, 10 gold.
20.
Nah, fuck you. He just puts his hand down.
Sold for 5 gold.
Anyway, so Celia says,
Sell it to him for 5 gold.
Ildadir was his name.
Your master or the demon?
My master.
Your master Ildadir?
Yes. I do not know specifically the demon's name. I remember what he looks like.
Cragmaw.
Cilia, are you perhaps trained in the holy arts?
Not at all.
Not at all.
That's what I'm looking for. Is somebody that can get me to the demon.
Hmm.
Get him
Well, I know a pretty swell guy that's pretty good at that.
I don't say that.
Can you, if I give you this pitchfork, Cragmaw, and we get in a situation, can you throw it and impale some enemy with it?
Probably.
Cilia.
I hand the pitchfork to
Yes.
Cragmaw.
This demon,
Yes.
does it perhaps, and I kind of give a look to everyone, beside, I don't know where Dane's at the moment, but I kind of give a look to the party. I'm just like, does this demon, like, God, what's the fucking word? Take over people's bodies?
I just kind of like,
I'm not that aware. It just kind of murdered my mentor. I don't really know.
Did this demon ever get a look at you in particular?
At me?
Yeah.
If it did, I don't think it cared.
Can-
Maybe my mentor wasn't a smart man.
Can
Maybe
anyone
he did
hear?
something he shouldn't have done. But still, it's not right.
No, you're
It's not
absolutely
right.
right.
Okay. Never mind.
Where's Dane at right now?
he's at the bar. He doesn't know what the
Yeah,
fuck's
he,
going
I
on.
mean, he doesn't seem to care. If he does know, he doesn't care.
You can call him over here, though.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna burst out like, hey, what's that demon's name that Dane is talking to?
There you go.
I don't think we...
I don't know. Let's find out. Hey, Dane! Can you come here for a
She
second?
seems really nervous all of a sudden. It's like, you have a demon?
Relax,
in your
relax.
group?
Yeah, you have to.
Well, he doesn't talk to him willingly, of course.
It's a complicated situation. I
It's a
believe
demon.
It is.
It's not complicated.
It's a complicated...
Where is he? Who's the one with the demon in his head?
Well, look, if it makes you feel any better, he doesn't like the demon.
I'm sure he doesn't. I would hope not. That's even more concerning.
And we've really only known him.
He's
If it makes you feel better, I have to kill him.
We've only known him for about a month and a half or something like that. so-
Dane at this point notices things. He's actually on his way out the door. He seems like he's about to abandon you guys. So he's actually
Hey.
no, he's gone. He runs. He's out. So Dane's gone for now.
Can we chase after him?
Does somebody want to?
I'll chase
I
after him.
definitely
I'll chase
want
after
I'll chase after him.
Cragmaw,
I have
throw me.
40 speed.
40 speed.
Yeah, I
you'll
have
probably
40 speed,
catch him.
So I'll catch him eventually.
Yeah, pretty quickly actually.
Well, actually, he has faster speed than I do, so Cragmaw can super catch him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was
Cragmaw
going
gets
to sprint
on
after him anyway.
He gets on
Okay,
all
so
six legs.
you're sprinting after him. You'll catch him.
I just go upstairs while they're chasing after him, and I just grab my flail. I don't put my armor on. I just grab my flail.
Alright,
Just
so
in case.
Dane, like after you catch him, like roll strength check, see if you grab a hold of him, hold him down.
I've got plus to grappling as well.
So go for it.
So there's at least 19.
Yeah, you're easily able to hem him up and get him down.
Which
He's like,
why were you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you telling people about my secret, you fucking
Dane, we
idiots?
thought you were a friend.
He's just talking to him. Like, why are you telling people about my secret? That's not a normal thing.
She said demons? You know a demon?
That's not okay.
What do you mean? Do people not normally talk to demons?
Oh, that's right. You're a fucking roach person.
With 8
he's
intelligence.
just like, all right, look. It's not normal for people to talk to demons.
Oh,
Okay?
I didn't know that. I wish somebody would have told me.
I can't be mad at you. He stops struggling. He's like, I understand you didn't understand.
I'm going to loosen my grip on him.
Okay, okay.
Don't run.
I'm not gonna run. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get away.
I will find you.
But I don't even know what you guys are talking about, but I heard my name and demon come up. So what's going on with the girl in there?
Well, first off, is your demon talking to you right now?
He's always there. He doesn't really talk to me though, unless
But
he wants
is
to.
he paying attention?
I assume he's always paying attention.
My brain hurts now. Let's go back to the group.
Roll persuasion.
You don't have a choice.
That's an intimidation now.
Okay, he's gonna go back. Fair?
You're coming.
Okay. Yeah, he comes back.
It's fucking wild.
Okay.
Cragmaw's a fucking legend, my dude.
So the halfling sees him come back in tow with it, and it's like, it just seems to calm down a little bit, and it's like, it talks to all of you as a group now. I assume all of you finally gathered around properly.
We should
Like,
take her.
Why are you traveling with a man with a demon connection.
It really is a complicated situation.
Would you want to come to our room and we could talk in private with everyone?
Yes.
We also have a man with a holy symbol as well.
She looks
so
around
I mean,
and is like,
we're quite diverse.
Alright, let's go talk. Cool. Okay, so y'all go to the more private room.
After all that bullshit, we are now going to a private room.
Yeah, I mean, like the human waitress lady said, like, this is Adventures in, shit like this happens quite regularly.
I'm gonna wink at her as we go through.
I'm gonna tell her I didn't know people didn't talk to demons.
Yeah, she just seems kind of like, she seems kind of, hi, please go away.
I flip her 10 copper.
Hey,
Yeah, I guess we don't have to worry
I'm gonna
about
fucking
that.
like point at the gnome.
Now she looks slightly disgusted.
So, should we tell Celia the full story of how we got here? How we got to this point?
Yeah, just say we brief her on the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay, well, I'll just
I
give...
guess that would take too long.
So, we got captured. Have you heard...
Let's just like summarize.
Well, we'll come through it. She knows about Superbia. That's actually where she figured you guys were from. After you guys out of prison, she was like, yeah, she could kind of tell where you guys were from. It wasn't a hard guess.
Just tell her how Dane pretty much got us out of there and how he wanted to just go, but we were like, we can help him.
Well, she's like, well, the good news is I don't think that demon is the same as my demon, because my demon doesn't play with people, from what I can tell. Because he sure didn't play with my master.
Well, I feel like we could have avoided all that whole running situation.
What'd you expect? To start shouting out somebody's secret.
He's not a smart
I
man.
was hoping we could fix Dane. Maybe I could take you, Demon Dane.
What do you know of demon slaying?
I know nothing. That's why I'm looking for people to help.
Do you have any leads?
No, I just got here.
Do you know if he is powerful?
I would assume so.
Was your master strong?
He was the best man I ever knew. I don't know about the strongest.
Well, I'm sorry for what happened. I'm sure we're all sorry for what happened to him. But
I didn't know him.
God damn it.
And she's looking. That's fair. He could have been a bastard for all you knew.
I'm always up for a quest for vengeance.
Well,
If we're
We're
killing
ready to help.
demons, my holy nature would definitely go along with killing a demon.
Fuck demons.
I'll definitely lend my axe.
You have my staff.
My fist.
but she seems quite surprised by all the gracious offers of help. But she's like, well, I appreciate everything, but I was planning on working my way up. I do know demons are very powerful, at least.
So you're going to take on a powerful demon by yourself?
No, I'm just going to work my way up, find people that could help me, maybe stronger than I am. Help me learn about them.
Well, good thing you found them then.
Good
I
thing you
don't
found
know
them.
how much stronger you guys are than me.
Let's arm wrestle.
Well, I did
Have
talk
you
to
not
the
seen
pig.
what
Well,
the
arm
roach
wrestle
has
with
done
him?
to you?
I'm going to arm wrestle this halfling.
Oh yeah, she's fucking on.
The roach has manhandled you. The roach has manhandled Dane.
Do I get
The
advantage?
roach, yes, but the rest
Whoa,
of you,
whoa,
I'm
whoa.
not so sure.
Do I get
I'm a
advantage?
bet on the halfling.
Do I get advantage because I'm bigger than her?
Aye.
No,
We'll
you
side
don't
with
have advantage.
Gardmar.
Okay.
It's
Let's do
just
this.
strength versus strength, baby.
Let's do this. Nah, oh, wait, no.
9.
Do I get a modifier as a saving throw?
Strength modifier.
yet.
12.
12. Yeah, she does. Like the size is obvious. That she's not able to put it. She tries. Like she's ready to go, and then you just like bam.
Slam that shit.
Fair. She's not surprised by the results. It's like I should have expected
At least no one bet against us.
that. But strength isn't what dictates when you're fighting something like a demon.
Well, that's why I wear this, and I like kind of hold my pendant. I see. I have something much stronger
How
than.
strong is your faith?
Try me. My faith is strong enough that I trusted a man being possessed by a demon to get me out of a prison. So I'd say pretty strong.
I would say that sounds like a pretty corruptible
He is very
paladin to
faithful.
me.
I'm gonna side. You just sided with a demon right there.
It's true.
Shit.
He does keep me from killing
Or
people.
It says that he has the best faith, and even demons,
see.
he believes in the good.
Well, I serve the balanced one, so the balanced one represents things that are good and bad in this world.
He does keep me from killing people.
You have no.
Sometimes killing people is necessary.
I don't
agree.
disagree, but
I do have.
if you
a
can
problem.
spare a life, then why not?
More like why?
Why spare a life?
Why not? For their loot.
I like her. Let's trade a fucking half fork for the half.
I shed a tear.
We cannot.
So much evil in this world.
We cannot abandon
I
Urk.
cannot fight all this evil at
We
once.
cannot abandon Urk.
I know. I can only jest.
I gave you half my jewels, and this is how you
We
repay
can
me.
never replace you. I only jest.
I don't like you when you drink.
I know. Neither do I, but I don't like myself when I'm sober.
I love you, Zoltan.
I'm more than happy to accept any help that I can for this. I don't know what is in it for you guys. I don't.
The demon's head, of course.
It's a personal quest myself. If you're willing to help, I'll take it. But
We could learn a thing or two.
I have not much to offer you as of right now.
We really have no direction to go from here. So, if you would give us a path.
Well, it seems like it is my lucky day.
Indeed.
Okay. Well.
I would argue she has about 200 gold to offer us.
Or 200 gold of delicious food.
Yeah, she's like, well, at the very least, maybe I could pay for your stay at the inn for as long as you're here. So she'll offer to do that.
And buy Cragmaw, the sweetest thing in town.
We'll worry about that later.
Not for sale, Urk.
Oh my goodness.
What?
He said I'm not for
He's
sale.
sale.
Are you sure about that?
God damn.
Whips out my
Yes.
patch of holding. Bag of holding.
Alright, so what time is it now?
4:42.
4. Yeah.
Whoa.
Really?
Oh, god damn it. I'll be honest, you guys have kind of ran me dry at this point. Like I've gotten as far as I could figure out. And it's about 5 a.m.
That's fair.
Fair
That's
enough.
very fine with us.
Yeah, because
Did you expect us to go this direction?
no, I was expecting you to make it to port. Like,
Oh, you didn't expect us to go further than port?
yeah.
So- What was in the master chambers?
Nothing.
God damn it.
It's they still work for Superbia. They give them the bare minimum of what they need to get by. They had a bed, and they had like navigation charts and stuff. That's about it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so before we end the session, never mind. We're still talking. Never mind.
Just steal a fucking bedroll from the inn.
Well, okay. Here's what we can do. Hold on, before we end the session. She's going to discuss with you guys. I'll go back in character for a little bit. Okay, so I would like for all of you as assistants, but neither me or any of you are well enough equipped to deal with this monster. So, like I said before, we need to build up to it. We need to find some stuff around town, maybe make some money ourselves, get more well equipped.
Oh, you need no money.
Figure out how we wish. Figure out how we wish to approach this being. I don't think brute force is the right way.
We should definitely gather more intel.
Do you need more than 200
Indeed.
gold to do what you need?
More intel, better
This is more for me.
equipment.
Yes, I definitely want to find the nearest item.
So yeah, if you want to before we leave, we can figure out how you guys want to spend your gold real quick.
Can we search through our gold bag and see how much there is? Can we just pretend we were there for that long? Because
well, you did spend a lot of time on the ship, so
okay.
Let me see here.
Because I know we skipped like a month or two on the ship.
Can I get
a month and a
fist
half,
weapons
maybe.
as a month?
Still enough.
I'm sorry.
Do they have fist weapons per month?
I think so.
They are
have
your
certain
fist.
kinds. Okay, so there's 100 gold for each platinum, right?
Yeah.
So I have to do some quick maths.
These gems from the nest look like shit compared to this bag.
Tip. Hammer, copper, silver.
Came away strong with this adventure.
So 11 silver. Okay, I'm just gonna round stuff up if I can. And you guys are gonna have a lot of money.
Minus 200.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, James. Why you gotta pay $200 for something?
I don't know how much fucking that pitchfork was worth. I guess I should have started lower.
200 gold. Sold.
Yeah. She deserved it. At least.
To be fair,
Especially
you said
after-
that one gold piece would like pretty much pay for somebody to live lavishly.
I don't know. She seemed pretty
100%.
fucking
Yeah.
like in love with her pitchfork. To be fair.
I mean, it was mentors.
That's what I'm saying.
Mentors. You see that?
I paid for emotional attachment.
You did indeed.
Okay, I would. Jesus, you guys have.
It's gonna be a problem.
No, it's
Dungeon
not.
Master.
I'm gonna say all together. I'm gonna do it in platinum, and all the various coins that you have. You have about 2,700 platinum.
2,700.
How many gold does that equate to?
That's like.
We're fucking kings, dude.
Yeah.
Basically.
Does that even do like? Does that include all the other pieces of like coins?
That's not.
Fuck 200 gold.
That's not even counting the
Like
The
the
gems.
other coins and everything.
No, that's counting all the coins
Oh, okay.
together. Not counting your own personal stocks.
What's her name again?
It's like 27,000
Celia.
gold or something.
Does that
Celia.
count the gems that we got too?
We can afford anything.
No, the gems were worth about 6,000.
So that's not even counting those though, right?
No, they had their own separate bags of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's both of y'all bags
Yeah, but we
together?
were gonna split it amongst everyone.
Oh, I see.
So that was y'all's bags together?
I
Or
don't even know, dude.
You too.
You said it was
Or
one
is that
platinum,
just
was
one
100 gold.
Yeah,
No, I mean, I don't know.
hold on one moment.
yeah.
Be
one platinum.
27,000.
I believe it's 4,500 gold per person.
How much?
With it being 2,700
Both of our-
platinum,
Both of our
I
bags?
believe for everybody, including Dane, it's 4,500 gold.
Okay, well, fuck Dane.
You all each have 100. So
I'll give Dane 50 gold.
If you transfer the gold, it's 27,000 gold.
Okay.
If we don't give Dane any gold, we get a lot more gold to ourselves.
Yeah, I'll give Dane 20.
Quick
gold.
maths.
I'll give
Why y'all being assholes to Dane?
He doesn't know how much. This is amongst me and Chris, or me and Chris. So no
He
one,
doesn't
no
know.
one knows besides us at the moment how much gold we have. To be fair,
You want to keep it to yourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Dane.
we're gonna split it amongst us, but fuck Dane, he doesn't get to know.
We'll give him like a couple
He
hundred
just tried
gold.
to bail on us.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Dane.
For real.
That's
I mean,
pretty true.
he didn't really try to bail. You were telling a complete stranger about his secret.
Hey, Crack.
Hey, I didn't know it was a secret, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crackwell doesn't have a very big brain.
He's got low intelligence, man.
All right. Well, just to curb y'all's
So neat.
excitement,
Yeah.
while it is a lot of money for an average person, like getting good equipment is very expensive. And when I say good equipment, I mean magical equipment. So this money may not last too long. Just yeah, I don't
Can we
mean
get an
to.
example?
All right. For example. One moment.
Get some magical boots.
Why specifically boots?
Bikes.
Bikes.
In Critical Role, they had boots of haste, and that's something they just use a lot of the time.
I want a deck of
A deck of many things.
yes.
Oh,
buy
yeah,
a deck of
That's
many things.
that's like
You don't need that.
that's like a unique item. Like nobody's just gonna be selling a deck of many things unless you get really like a lucky-
27,000 gold for a deck of many things.
So we're not giving Dane gold. Right?
Hell no. I'll give him like 50 gold just so he can do what he needs to
We
do.
don't. If we don't give Dane the gold or give him a lot of gold, like that's 5,400 gold for each of us.
You don't have to give me that much.
Oh, they split the gems.
Yeah, you don't have to give me
Well,
that much.
Make it where they get up to 5,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say you really don't have to give me that
Yeah,
much.
you still have the gems.
Because I was splitting them. I was splitting them with Krista. I didn't.
because gems are like 6,000 gold, right?
They were 6,000 total, and I gave like $3,000 worth, 3,000 gold worth to Christoph because he helped me go through them all.
How much did you say a person?
It's
5,400 a person.
So just distribute.
I mean, Dane would like to
4,000.
ask for his part.
He doesn't know about it though.
I mean, he knows you guys got money.
Okay, I'll give him. We can give him 400.
We should. He needs to outfit himself. So we're just gonna have like all of us, and then him running around with a hammer that he got from prison.
Maybe he'll fucking die. I don't know.
I thought
Give
the only,
him the pitchfork.
I thought the reason we took him with us was to get the demon out of, and he does have the pitchfork too.
He makes monsters harder, but
But I thought the whole reason we took him was so we could. Even he was saying how we could help him. And well, he wanted to kill him for mercy.
this quest sounds much neater.
Yeah, for mercy. And then afterwards, like, I'd love to help him.
I mean, Dane doesn't have to stay with the party. Like, he's like, yeah, he's already dealing with one demon. He may not want to deal with another. He's like, I deal with my problems on my own.
That could also cause conflict. Say we run into this other demon.
That demon
and
hasn't.
then
Yeah.
Dane's there with his demon in his
I'm
hand.
telling you.
I'm all for paying Dane and just letting him
Every
go on his
time I
way.
meditate, I grow closer to Dane's
Yeah,
demon.
I'll pay him 400 gold.
400 gold.
He did get us. He did teleport us out
He
of the
got us off
island.
the island, man. I'll give him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he'll be happy with that.
I'll give him.
Just to get
I'll give
out.
him another like 400 too, so he can just do what he has to do.
Okay.
Okay, so
He'll take 800 gold from you guys, and you're going to send Dane on your way? Anybody want to say any heartfelt
Dane.
advice?
Listen,
we're-
Dane.
I'm gonna-
Wait, he's
we'll
leaving.
give
That's
3,000
what's
to
going to happen. He
PJ and
doesn't, like,
3,000
if you guys are willing to pay him, and he's like,
Wait, do two because
they're going separate ways. Like, the only reason he was sticking with you guys because he was relaxing in the inn, and like he wasn't planning on going on adventures.
Damn, I wanted his
That's right.
demon.
2,400.
Dane, will we meet again?
Maybe, perhaps.
Okay, well that's 8,000
I'm
gold
gonna kill you
between
and
the
take
three
your
of
demon
us,
one day. I'll find you.
and I'm gonna
You
give
actually
Dane
gonna say that
400.
to him?
Yes.
You say where you
That's
giving me something?
disturbing.
We're gonna give you guys 2,000.
I'll die naturally. You
I'm
know.
sorry
Like,
for
you
almost
can
killing
just
you.
Not do that.
Possibly.
Okay, I'm at 7,800.
Wait a second. That's not
Depends on
right.
if
I
it's
just want to look
paths.
deep in his eyes and say, I didn't know humans didn't always speak to demons.
I believe you, Crackmore. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
I'll give him a hug.
Oh, he seems disgusted, but he reciprocates.
Just let it happen.
You don't have a choice, apparently.
You never do with Grandma.
You'll get the hug.
Dane, I'm sorry about your situation. You're still welcome to stick around with us, but I understand if you don't. You did get us off the island, and for that, you will always have my eternal gratitude. I'm sorry that we couldn't help you sooner, but I hope that you do find peace in this world.
I'm sure if the forces that be want me to find you, I'll find you again.
I'm glad we didn't kill you, Dane.
Bye, Dane.
I'm glad you didn't either.
We'll miss you.
Yeah, he's just gonna leave. Like he's like, I'm tired of these people.
These
They're
fucking
threatening my
maniacs.
life. These people are fucking crazy. His adventuring days are long over, and he's just like, I'm out.
He's like, man, maybe I should have just fucking stayed in prison.
Right?
Mhm.
So, in case you guys didn't know, while you're in a port, you're still not technically in the country of Gula. The dragon owns all the waterfront property, pretty much, except for the island of Spurbia itself.
Ooh.
So, this is still its territory.
We should get the fuck out.
Not to mention Boren possibly, definitely looking for us. I
Yeah, we
mean,
should probably make our way out of town the next day.
Well, I mean, the
That's a
things
big
we
town,
stole are probably technically the dragon's goods, and it may not be too happy with us.
Exactly.
But do you guys want to... Because that conversation probably took like 30 minutes. Well, no, you went upstairs told her everything. I'd say it probably took like 3 hours to fully discuss everything you were doing.
Okay.
You got there about noon, so it's about 3 p.m. Stuff is going to be closing down soon. You guys want to spend the final couple hours trying to find a shop to spend any money in of any kind? What would you be interested in?
Sure.
I want to go.
Buckler.
You want a buckler?
Buckler.
Wait, what is a buckler?
It's a shield that you can strap on that doesn't take up your arms.
Yeah,
you can
you-
still use a two-handed weapon.
You should easily just be able to find a buckler in this town. It's pretty easy to find one.
I want to find a shop where I can buy like kits, like disguise kits, for example, like stuff like that.
Disguise kits, huh? Let me see if that's even in this town.
Yeah, you just possibly some magical items.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for scrolls and magic
Magical
How
items.
much
Huh?
gold?
Yep, spells, scrolls.
Chris gave us 2,000.
2,000.
Chris gave us 2,000.
2,000 apiece.
Yeah.
Are there any magical stores in this town?
Or wait, are we in the... What town is the no magic? We're not in the no magic
No, we're
area.
not there.
Okay, cool. They don't like me there. I will be but a little gnome in a big world there.
Are you looking
Don't
for
forget
magical
your-
items right now?
Don't forget your bedroll,
I'm
Chris.
gonna go look for scrolls.
Or Zolfin.
I told you I'd buy you a bedroll.
Oh yeah, bedroll for 5 copper.
Don't worry about the
Or
bedroll. I'll get it
1
for you.
gold.
I told you a while ago I would get you one.
You don't have to give me one, man.
I told you I would get you one.
But
And I gave you... Wait, no.
You split your stuff with me though.
So, the bedroll has more value in my heart.
So nice.
Okay,
Even
so
though
you
try
guys
to
will be
trade
doing
me
this
for the
for
halfling.
3 hours.
Maybe one day you can teach me to be a good
So if you guys are just going to travel together, I will choose one of you to do an investigation roll to see what you find out, where to go in 3 hours. See if you find
Not me, dude. I've been rolling
Probably
shit all
Chris.
night.
I have +4 investigation.
Dude, is that going to be like our character plotline?
Fucking
Sounds pretty cool,
9.
actually.
9.
Or 13, right?
13.
Or did you add
No, that was
Oh,
what the
fuck.
You don't hear about any actual like stone like shops, but there is a marketplace in this town where there seems to be stalls and set up among there. If you go to the stalls, it's everybody's advertising, so it's easy
What
to
was it,
find what they're
12?
selling.
15.
Like
You have
14.
your normal goods sellers like food and such like that, and you have some people that are selling some stuff out of the ordinary. You have a bookseller, from the looks of it, and then you have 3 other people that seem to
Wait.
be selling various goods of all kinds of things. They don't seem to be dedicated to any one thing. They're just peddlers of any goods they might have found.
What do you
Could
mean
I-
by bookseller? Like, what are books in... Oops, sorry. What are books in D&D? Like,
No, it seems like he has scrolls, books,
Oh,
all
okay.
kinds of...
I go there.
Can we do a short... Can short rest replenish spell slots?
No.
Okay, just making sure. Can I like look around maybe or ask around for a place where I can get some hefty armor, possibly plate mail? Is that in this town?
I mean, you can ask specifically. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I roll for it, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh my... It's like the 5th 3 I've rolled this night,
You
dude.
need different dice.
Yeah, you have been using that blue and purple dice.
What is that,
this
3 in
entire
total?
Time, so.
For an investigation check?
Oh, no. They point to one of the peddler booths. It does have what seems to be a piece of armor, like a plate, that's it, on a stand, just kind of sitting next to it.
I'm gonna go
It seems
approach.
old, and like nobody's really interested in it.
I'm just gonna approach piece of armor right there.
It's a female dwarf, with very dark hair and dark blue eyes. She's wearing like very cheap looking clothing. It's functional, but it's nothing fancy. She's got like a long knife at her hip. She's like, "Oh, the piece of armor. You interested in it?"
Depends. Does it come with a full set?
Sadly, no. I only have just the breastplate itself here.
How long? So I guess you couldn't possibly make it some more.
I'm not a blacksmith. I just sell stuff.
You just
that I
sell
find.
stuff. How much are you selling the chest piece for? And can DM question? Could I wear that with the rest of my chainmail, and would it affect anything?
Chainmail, I think, can typically be worn underneath. Am I correct?
Well, my chainmail gives me like 16 AC just wearing the chainmail.
Just wearing the chainmail. Here we go. Are you wearing? Okay, hold on. Are you wearing? Okay, you're wearing chainmail. Okay,
I'm
no,
just
that
wearing-
can't be worn underneath.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no. So, are you asking? You want to be wearing like? It.
I mean, if she's only selling the chest piece, then I'm sorry, but
I mean, you can't like wear the chainmail over it. Like, it's just a chest piece.
I'm not gonna wear just the chest
And,
piece
like-
in normal clothes.
Yeah, I mean, it would still get it. If I'm going to speak out of character, still technically like it's better than chainmail. Like, it'll protect you better than chainmail for sure. But it's also a lot more expensive than chainmail.
I mean, it wouldn't be like a full set though, would it? So like, I wouldn't probably get as much AC.
When people sell it, like in D&D terms, there's no helmet, there's no boots. Like your chainmail you're wearing, it's not like a full set. It's a chainmail like top and everything. Like it's considered that's what you're protecting, like not your legs and stuff like that. Yeah,
okay.
It's not like a full set of armor if that's what you're thinking it is. Like,
get some fucking boots.
So the plate mail would bump my AC up to 18 with just the plate, or just the plate?
Yeah.
How much are you selling the plate mail for?
How much I'll sell it to you for 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold? I can do 1,850. 1850.
Roll persuasion.
A lot of money for some plate now.
Oh, it'll be worth it. Can I use your dice?
It raises AC like 2 whole points.
Energy.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
14 persuasion. 18.
1850?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't get anybody around here to buy it anyway, so sure.
All right.
Just
So
unload
a deal's
value.
made.
Can I go to the scroll shop?
Give me one moment.
Good.
Let me finish dealing with him real quick. There is shit. I need to. What was I gonna do?
Anything you're going to bundle with this plate, or is it just plate? Double persuasion.
Thrifty orc over here.
Does she only sell armor? Does she sell weapons?
Well, I mean, she just, like I said, she just sells what she has amongst her. Like, you can look around, see what she has. On the armor itself, even though it's like dirty and bent up, you can see there is a symbol on it. On right here. Yeah. The fuck is all this?
You guys should buy bags of holding while we're here.
I already have 3 of them.
Wouldn't it be good if we all had one?
Can
Hey,
you buy those?
I think I have the staff of safety or whatever the hell that thing was called in one of my bags.
There's a coat of arms on
So,
the plate, on the mail.
Yeah.
That
I'm gonna give it to you so you
Might.
can put that in your inventory.
It might have a history of some kind. Doesn't really matter.
Staff of safety.
Because I feel like you would.
I
never
just
use it.
realized I don't know how to read coats of arms. I'm gonna have to learn how to do that.
While I'm here, can I just cast Detect Magic?
Like in the marketplace where you're
Yeah.
in the.
Yeah. It'll be my last spell.
Are you still at her booth?
Yeah, I probably just grabbed it. You know, probably trying to fit it in my bag of holding if I can.
I think it's actually a little too big to fit into the opening.
Well, I just have my normal clothes on, so I'll probably just like put it on while I'm there just to wear it.
Sure.
And I'll just cast. It'll be I believe my last spell slot for the day. Maybe my second one. It'll just be Detect Magic just while I'm there.
Okay, we'll do that.
Sorry if I'm like dragging this along. I just want to make sure.
It's fine. We're gonna have to do everybody.
Okay.
So it'll.
How dare you?
Just want to make sure.
It's a good idea.
And just my AC is now like badass.
Okay. So you cast the detect magic.
Yes.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Okay. So you see at her detect magic, you see some arrows that seem to have a bundle of arrows that has like some kind of just a magical aura. It's nothing, no specific school. There is a scroll of paper that seems to have something magical about it, and then you also have a ring that has some kind of magical aura as well. Do you wish to focus on any one of them?
I wish to focus on the ring.
The ring?
Fuck my dice.
Fuck me.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
You want to try a middle?
I'm gonna use someone else's dice tonight.
Using somebody else.
Yes. I did get a natural 20 earlier to make what's his name drink. Boring.
So useless, but it worked.
Hey, you were able to see that chest was magical.
See, on the bright side, if he was drunk and he saw you, he'd probably be like, oh, I'm just checking on the ship. Oh, okay.
Disadvantage.
Doesn't matter. I'm sneaky as fuck.
It's true, you are the unseen.
I don't know.
You were fantastic. Going for Dane earlier.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
And fucking grabbing the pitchfork out of old chick's hand.
Yeah, dude.
Crackmaw got strength.
Yeah, you don't fuck with Cragmaw, dude.
I love Cragmaw, dude.
Wait.
I can hear that through the mic.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I don't. Fuck.
If it needs to get away, we can.
Yeah, we can wait.
No, it's a magical item. I just don't know what school of magic it would fall under.
What is it?
Oh, well, I don't care about that. I want to invest.
The ring itself, yeah, is a magical.
Okay,
item of
cool.
some kind.
I'm just gonna ask her. Hey, is that ring? What's that ring? Is that for sale?
Wait, is it the ring at that shop?
Oh yeah, is that
Yeah,
shop?
it's at that shop. There you go. Yeah.
What about that ring right there?
This silly thing. It just seems like a silver ring. It's only like 10 gold.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right, it just throws it at you.
Okay.
So I can identify that for you.
Yeah, that's my
Nice,
plan.
dude.
Okay, and you said there was arrows in the scroll.
Yeah.
So just out of curiosity, how much for the arrows and the scroll as well?
The scroll she knows is worth something, and the arrows, just your typical price of arrows. I don't think arrows are that expensive. It'd be like
You said they had like a magical aura to them.
They sure did.
yeah, they seem like it. Yeah, it's yeah. So hold on.
I also don't care what school of magic it's from, unless I just want to know what the scroll is if she knows.
Here we go. That's what I needed. Didn't know that's how that would organize. Okay. All right, that's right. Were we asking the scroll itself?
Yeah, do you know what that scroll is right there?
She's like, I don't know, but I know it's magical. Got money for that?
How much you asking?
Fuck me. Oh, I'm stupid. Here we go. Man, prices for stuff are hard to find on the fly.
What
Like,
about tree fitting?
yeah, like 300 gold.
For a piece of paper that you say is magical?
Yes. This is my booth.
Whoa. I just bought plate armor and a ring. I'm just trying to give you some money. Could you possibly go lower for, like, I don't know if that's magical. How do I know that's magical?
Why would you be buying if it wasn't? I'm not an idiot.
I'm just, I see a scroll. I've seen scrolls before. I have friends that know magic. I just wanted to know. Just making sure.
Well, if you have friends that know magic, bring them by. We can confirm if it is or not.
Yeah. I don't have time for this. How much for the arrows?
The arrows?
Wait, can I roll into fucking here, dude? Alright, natural 20, so I'm coming over there,
Sure,
and
whatever.
here's 300 gold, give me the scroll.
Okay, yeah, you can do this.
How much for the arrows?
If one, like, just however much arrows normally are, they're insignificant.
Okay, so what, like...
But they're magical arrows.
Well, she doesn't know that, probably. She didn't know the ring was fucking magical. I'm just gonna buy the arrows. Would you say, like, 5 gold or something?
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Okay.
5 gold.
That's all I'm gonna get for now.
Can we go to the bookshop?
Okay, bookshop. This one should be a little bit easier. Well, the book stall, rather. This is manned by a dwarf as well, but it's a guy this time. as opposed to the other girl, it's very light features, light hair and light eyes. He's got some kind of amulet around his neck, and it's made of wood.
You have a bow and arrow, don't you?
It's just like a wood. Well, yeah, it's
Short
a
bow.
wooden. I guess it's more like a wooden symbol than an amulet.
I'm going with Catagast, by the way.
Okay. So you're over there. You're just checking it out. He's like, "Welcome, welcome. I have all kinds of maps over here, and I have like special diaries from adventurers, very exciting tales.
Do you have any magical scrolls
Magical scrolls.
for sale?
Catagast, you could look for.
Are my maps not interesting enough
For
to you?
books
They
as
could
well.
have magic only does one thing. Maps can lead you anywhere.
It is lower on my priority list, but I will take a look at them.
Third spell slot, detect magic.
Alright. Yes. No, there's nothing here. Not the looks of it anyway.
Okay. Hey, there's nothing magical in here, Catagast. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Adventurers
the shit.
always interested in magical items.
I just want to know
No thanks for the mundane, a lot of you.
the maps.
Maps? Oh, you are interested.
I am interested in the maps.
Oh, man. Oh, okay, so... What the fuck am I doing?
Welcome to the games.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have a map of the area of the nearest area? Maybe a little bit farther.
Oh, I do have a map of the city. Does that give you those for a couple copper? I
What
just
about
give
the
them
map
out.
of a?
How
Do you
much
have-
for
do
all
you
of
have
your
like
maps?
All of my maps?
How many maps do you have?
I have dozens of them.
What do you mean dozens?
I have
did.
maps of the
You said
area
the
surrounding.
city.
I have maps of. I buy them off adventurers all the time. When they're done with their adventures, they don't need them anymore, so they just sell them off to me. So,
1 gold.
How much for all of them?
well, they like I said, they don't have much use because
Right.
the adventures have already gone on the adventures. I presume they solved their.
That's
But
true.
if you would like them, I can part with a large amount of my collection for 10 gold for roughly 2 dozen of them.
As long as I want the ones more prioritized to the area and the area near us.
Oh, around here. Okay.
so
well,
we-
let me sort it a little bit, and I'll find what you want.
Okay.
Okay. So give him a couple minutes. He sorts through like these various amount of scrolls. Doesn't seem he has any organization to him, but he seems to know what he's looking for.
And places of interest do that too.
Well, they'll be on the maps themselves.
Okay.
And including the town map, just for a couple copper.
Cool.
I don't care about that. And he's like, please enjoy. I hope they get good use. I don't know how helpful it will be, but it's glad to meet another enthusiast.
I am enthusiast about all knowledge. Not only spells.
Sounds like the character from Dark Souls 2. Mapping out.
Oh yeah, the map guy. I forgot about him.
So excited about the
I hand
maps.
you 11 gold.
Let him go. You guys just obtained about 2 dozen maps, of which I know not anything that's on them.
You better figure out because I'm going to identify them next time, motherfucker.
Just putting our DM through the ringer.
Yeah, he's trying.
Wait, can I identify the scroll before we stop? That's all I want to know.
Oh, the scroll.
For the shop.
Yeah.
And the arrows.
And the arrows in the ring, if you
just,
don't mind. Sorry.
fucking all that.
Well, I assume you guys are going to go back to your inn.
Yeah.
Taking out.
Just me roll for one of them?
Roll.
Or all
You
of
know,
them?
you can take average on this because you're going to have all night to do it.
Okay, well then, yeah.
So the arrows are just like arrows of +1. You get +1 to attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
And there's about 20 of them.
I get those to last.
I will ask to keep track of the ammunition on those because that
Yeah,
will matter. As for
The
the
ring?
scroll. Oh, the ring.
Yeah.
The ring scroll. The scroll is a scroll of non-detection. And the ring is a ring of swimming.
Need to give this to fucking
Interesting. How does that work exactly?
Zolf.
It just increases your swimming speed.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and
Wait,
put it
What'd you say?
on.
Non-detection?
Yes.
Ooh, I have a
Is
potion of
anybody
water
selling
breathing.
great axes? As in, like, +1 great axes?
There unfortunately were no weapon stalls. On this day. It is a marketplace, so maybe they will switch out.
We need to get Zoltan a bedroll.
I already gave you a
You can just
pitchfork,
pick a bedroll.
greedy roach.
I bought the best bedroll
I need a
in
magic weapon
the marketplace.
in case we-
Like, I'm talking like
Come up against
One
something.
silver.
Oh, you're
like
right.
cushions,
Don't worry about it.
fucking pillows.
Yeah,
Like,
don't worry about it. It's just a bedroll.
Oh, you
It's
can use it.
trivial at this point.
it matters to me.
I mean, like in
Oh,
cost, it's trivial.
cost you, whatever. I just give it to Zoltan. I'm like, take
So
this.
you guys have
Thanks, man.
quite a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, this town wasn't very packed with crazy stuff you
I
can
can
buy.
fit on my
That's
maps
fine.
in the
I mean,
bag, right?
It's our second adventure, and we have like a fuck ton of gold, bags of holding. Like, we're pretty set, in my opinion.
I reserve the right, by the way, to adjust the price of those items if I find out they're ridiculously more expensive than I said.
That's
Only ridiculous. Like if it's
The plate mail was in the book. It was about
no,
what you charged me.
yeah, I got that about right. It's magical items that started getting tricky.
That's fine.
Understood.
I care not.
Okay.
But if you do find out they're ridiculously expensive, can we re-roll to convince the shopkeepers to lower them?
I mean,
I mean, yeah,
I bargained for my plate mail, so
Yeah.
they bargained already. Plate mail, it's not going to change. And don't forget to mark down your AC being too higher now.
You said we got 300
oh,
XP?
it's too higher.
Okay.
With my shield, I'm a
That was
fucking
just
tank.
after the,
How much is it to
the
level
water.
up?
Oh yes, I gave you all 300 XP for the boat ride over. You guys didn't do a lot in town. I gave you guys 100 XP for that, so 400. I don't know if that puts you guys at level up or not. I don't think so.
It was like 700 or 900 XP for the next level.
I think 900's next.
So we're at 7 now?
You were at 300, right? Yeah, I'd say you were at 7. So I don't
I'll
think
just
it's
put
quite-
plus 7.
So is the XP like cumulative? Does it?
Yes, it just keeps
It
going
doesn't
up.
start. Oh, okay.
So like it does. It's not like 300 to one
Yeah,
level
we,
and then another 900 XP to the next level, or
No, it just keeps adding up.
okay.
So how much did we have last time? It was like
300.
From the last session.
300.
It was 300 even.
So we're at 400 or 700 XP.
Cool.
We get our next level up at 200 XP then.
Yeah.
Just making sure that's how it works.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these.
Turn of events.
Yeah. I mean, y'all gave me a path to go on now, at least.
Helping Cilia.
Yeah, fuck dang.
Yeah. Just to let you guys know, demons are like really out of character, they're really high
assume they're
level.
super
So you
powerful.
guys are gonna have to work towards.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Still cool to have a...
With Dane being gone, it does give like one less person for you to like
Yeah.
have to act out as well.
Celia is pretty much the new Dane.
Very
She's
true.
not as nice as Dane.
Well,
Dane was just fucking
I was hoping to have
aloof.
dinner
Like, he didn't
for
give a
2 more
fuck,
levels.
really.
So I was just hoping to have Dan around for like 2 more levels.
why?
Dang. We
He's gonna
should.
try and take his demon away. Use it as a reason for my multi-classing.
Fuck. You can always take Cecilia's demon away.
Well, it's not her demon.
Yeah.
Take her demon
She-
away.
she's not
Because
gonna-
I'm gonna multi-class into a warlock.
Dude, I thought about Warlock, but I was like, fuck it. Maybe another campaign.
I just gotta. Yeah, I gotta figure out.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. I gotta figure out the maps and where I'm gonna go from here. Because y'all are on the country of Gula now. Country of Gluttony.
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting that.
I did.
You did?
That's where I thought we were going to go.
Is that immediately what you
Genius.
thought?
Whenever I was like, we're going to there.
I was kind of hoping to get closer to the island and then shoot off to the west.
Well, see, I thought we'd either go to Gula or Luxaria. That's what's below us, right?
Yeah.
We still need to get the fuck away from this dragon.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm
Yeah, we
afraid
need
of
to get
this
out of
dragon.
port as soon as we can.
I'm afraid of this dragon's going to come back to haunt us.
Oh, yeah.
The town criers are going to be
Even
like,
if y'all get the fuck out of a port, I can guarantee you that is not the last you will hear of it.
hear ye, hear ye.
Yeah, just
Giant
hopefully-
dragon destroys whole island of Superbia.
Yeah,
Oh,
hopefully it's
God.
the last time we
See,
hear of it.
I was just
while
hope-
we're this level, though.
I was just hoping that the dragon would not care about us and just be mad at Superbia.
Well,
How would he know
this-
specifically that we did it?
That's just it. Like, how
Yeah,
would he
that's
know?
right. Because you said he's not like omnipotent.
Yeah, and we
He's not,
did
but-
sneak on the boat. In
There's the
first place.
two people that were on the boat, though, and they did learn your names.
Should've
And they know what
fucking-
you look like.
We should have fucking killed them.
So,
That's okay. I'll fight a dragon later on.
Oh god.
might have to.
See what happens.
I mean, hopefully we can deal with this demon first, and after that, a dragon should be no problem.
You guys definitely made some powerful enemies in 2 sessions.
It'd be alright.
We got Kragmaw, dude.
Yeah.
Kragmaw, the unstoppable.
He's going
The
to be brutally murdered.
You made it through the first almost brutal murder.
Yeah?
Thankfully, you'll make it through the
Yeah, there was
next.
no combat that whole session.
Well, we.
How did you guys feel about it? How's everybody enjoying
It was
the
still pretty
session so
good, though.
far?
I still like
I like
Yeah, it was
knocking
great.
knocking the
pretty
fuck
fun.
out of Alan.
Yeah.
Everybody's
fun
enjoying it. Is all good so far?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude,
love
this is amazing. Like I love D&D so much.
I like the whole
You
exploration
did it so
aspect
good.
of this one. It felt really like different.
I mean, we are. It's like an RPG. Like we're not gonna spend the whole time just fucking smacking shit.
Yeah, this is like that time when you go into the dungeon and you go everywhere except for the boss room to just fucking find shit.